Yo, it's your boy CT Crusher here checking in. Just wanting to remind y'all to go subscribe to my homie Hoodie Jube for the Hoodie Jube live podcast. We talking pressing topics here for you every night of the week. Hit that ding dong bell to make sure you don't miss an upload. Come join in on the conversation. Help us expand the community. We do a lot of giveaways, give away to a lot of charities, giving away to the local children's hospital. And oh, by the way, if you want a chance to win free NFL tickets, yes, I said that, free NFL tickets, make sure you subscribe and hit the ding so you don't miss a chance to win free NFL tickets. Peace out.
What's up, and welcome, Who Dat Nation. Welcome to the best Saints sports talk show in the world. If you want live updates on your New Orleans Saints and also what only straight facts, this is the place to be. Make sure you subscribe so you don't miss out on any of the new and upcoming trending news. Also subscribe so you can have a chance to win NFL tickets to watch your favorite NFL team live in person and won't miss out on any of the money giveaways we do. So now, let me welcome you to the Hoodie Jube Sports Show. Here is your host, Hoodie Jube.
What's good, YouTube? It's your boy, Hoodie Jube, and I'm back with another live podcast. And if y'all don't know, y'all will know. There's no YouTube without your boy, Hoodie Jube, y'all. How is everybody doing today, man? I'm doing just fine today with my day off, man. And I'm glad I'm back at it again tonight with y'all chatting it up, man. But tonight's going to be a fun night, y'all. We're going to start on this show tonight, man, talking about some free agents that, we can still sign to upgrade our offense, upgrade our defense if we want to, to make this team even more explosive and more deadly as it already is. And also, we're going to talk about that for, like I said, for about 2 hours. Then we're going to end the podcast and hop over to the next podcast for 9:35. 9:35 is 9:40. We're going to start up one. And what we're going to be doing on that other show is the giveaways. We are going to be picking our winners. So we are doing our $100 giveaway tonight to pick our $100 giveaway for reaching over 900 subs. So we will be doing that. So make sure your notification bells are on for you don't miss out on the show later tonight. So just in case you do leave in between this show and you're not, here for the next show, make sure your notification on for you don't miss out because we are doing the $100 giveaway for reaching 900 subs. So let me ask you, what can y'all do with $100? Me, I can do a lot. But also, we are going to be doing 2 more giveaways tonight. But we gonna be picking our winners, so it's not gonna be you're not getting it right away. We gotta pick our winners for it. So one of the thing is we reach 1,000 subs, so we will be picking our winner for having 1,000 subs, which is what? It's a jersey and a hat of your choice. So you get to pick whoever you want, like whatever jersey you want. If you wanted a Jameis Winston jersey or you wanted a Tyrann Mathieu jersey or whoever jersey you wanted, you pick it out. You pick out the style hat that you want. We'll get it for you, send it to you. And also, you don't want to forget to put your notification on as well because, like I said, it's a 30 giveaway tonight too. And I told everybody, and I promise y'all, if the New Orleans Saints sign Tyrann Mathieu, plus, or you say the other way around, if Tyrann Mathieu was coming to New Orleans, once his jersey comes out, we'll do a giveaway on that as well. Well, tonight we're going to pick our winner tonight, too, for that as well. So we're going to have 3 winners tonight. One winner's going to win the $100 giveaway tonight. One person's going to win to choose their jersey and a hat of their choice. And also, the third one, that one is going to be able to be the winner of the Tyrann Mathieu jersey giveaway. And then there's a 4th giveaway, but not tonight. We're just waiting on my boy to finish up the drawing and the painting. Said give him a few weeks, and once he's done with that painting, it's gonna be a Saints type of painting, a drawing and a painting. So once he gets that done, he'll send it to me and let me know what we got, and we're gonna use that as a giveaway as well. And we'll do that a whole new video on that as well. But with that being said, y'all, I did put the link in the chat. Anybody that wants to come on, I'm gonna give me 1 second. I'm gonna pin it to the top for everybody. All right, should be pinned to the top, y'all. So if anybody wants to come chat over me, I'm more than welcome to. And before we start talking about any free agents, man, you know what we got to do first? We got to shout every single one of y'all that's in here, man. So who that to everybody that's coming on in here. We got Rose City in the building, man. Who that to you? He said, who that, Hoodie Jube? Who that to you, my man? Derek Cropper, who that to you, man? He said, who that, Hoodie? Who that to you, my man? We got Kai the Great in here. What's good with it, Hoodie? And to my who that fam, man, salute. Yeah, salute to you and who that to you, Kai the Great, man. Who that to you? We got 5 in the building. Who that? Who that to you, man? We got Don in the building. Who that, Hoodie? Made it just in time. Yes, you made it just in time, Don. So who that to you? I'm glad you're in the chat as well. Rose City said he could put money in the money in the car. Hey, that's what the $100 giveaway can do for you, huh? You take that, put some money in your damn car, huh? I feel you, man. Tim Dunn says, Hoodie, who that to you, my man? Who that, Tim Dunn, man? Who that? We got that sports talk guy. What's good, Black and Gold family? What's good? And who that to you, that sports talk? Who that to y'all? Who that to everybody that's rolling in? But before I bring anybody on, I got one person waiting in the back. Before I bring you on, give me about a few minutes, because what we're going to do is I was listening to some, I know most of us, we really don't listen to the ESPN people and bullshit anymore. But, on YouTube, I'll check out some of the videos that I see people record and see what the people's got to say about the Saints and stuff. Well, this video, you have Marcus Spears and you got Luke Kuechly. Yes, former linebacker from the Panthers, Luke Kuechly, and I'm talking about, the Saints and Jameis Winston. And I want y'all to hear this, so give me a second. I'm about to pull this up right now so y'all can see it. Let's see. And I'm going to let the video begin in a second. So first up, I believe, if I'm not mistaken, if I'm saying this correctly, I think it's going to be Luke Kuechly first, and then after that, Marcus Spears talks, and then Luke Kuechly goes back to talking again after him. So let's put Mr. Luke Kuechly on here first, and let's let the video play. Let me know if y'all can hear it good, too, by the way, y'all. Let me know if the sound's good enough.
Back to football, to New Orleans, where the Saints have Jameis Winston back as QB1. They'll be without Sean Payton, a fixture with this New Orleans team, of course, by far the winningest coach in Saints history. Dennis Allen taking over as head coach. So how does that affect Jameis? Well, Jameis Winston had his first season as the Saints starting quarterback cut short due to injury, of course, but there was clearly a difference in his play compared to his years in Tampa Bay. In his 7 starts, Winston posted a career high in touchdown to interception ratio, recorded a career low in air yards per attempt. It's interesting, while also averaging his longest time to throw, meaning he didn't feel the need to air it out all the time, even when he had the time to. So, look, Jameis is a guy that you played against a bunch when he was with Tampa, different play style. How has his game evolved since heading to the Saints?
I think you look at what he saw with Drew Brees. Drew Brees said, hey, we've got opportunities to take deep shots, but we also have opportunities underneath. And there's 2 guys on that Saints roster that make everything very easy for a quarterback. You look at Alvin Kamara and Michael Thomas, they're just the definition of easy throws. And the one thing that Drew did extremely well when he was there that I'm sure Jameis picked up on was throwing checkdowns. And when you have a guy like Alvin Kamara that creates as much problems in space as he does, it makes more sense to, hey, I'm going to check the ball down. I'm going to force these linebackers to make tackles. The more you do that, the more the linebackers come down to get closer to the check down, and then everything behind it opens up. So it's just a process with Jameis. And even though Sean Payton's gone, Pete Carmichael's been there forever. He's going to step in. The offense is going to stay the same. The game flow potentially could change a little bit with the new OC calling it, but Jameis is in a great situation. Played behind Drew, same offense, gets Michael Thomas back, and then has Alvin Kamara, easy check down blanket that can turn small things into big plays.
Yeah, no doubt. And the critical part is about Carmichael. And I don't want anybody to get it twisted that Sean Payton and Jameis Winston are not still in communication about playing the quarterback position. I know that to be true with these guys because of their relationship that they have and how well Jameis was trending under Sean Payton. But ultimately, what Luke got to was the psychology of Jameis Winston, right? It was always a home run ball. That's what he wanted to do. Every time he dropped back in a 5-step drop, he wanted to throw the ball 60 to 70 yards downfield and show off what he could do. Can he do it? Yes, absolutely. Because we always talk about within that 30 interception season, he also threw for 5,000 yards and 30 touchdowns as well. That is harder to do than probably do anything else more successfully. So ultimately, what Jameis did from a psychology standpoint is just calm himself and play the position and take what's being given to him.
Luke, so it's interesting. From your perspective, is it harder to defend the old Jameis who left defense never knowing exactly what was coming their way, or this new Jameis who seems to be playing more within the system in New Orleans?
Well, I think with Jameis now, it's you know what to expect versus in the past when I played against him. You might get a ball thrown right at you. You might have an opportunity for an interception. But also, the thing that I credit him the most for is how short his memory was. We played him multiple times where he would throw 3 interceptions early in the game. You'd think he'd be out. And then he had that mindset that Marcus talked about where he can just throw home run after home run after home run. And start the game 0 touchdowns, 3 picks, end the game 4 touchdowns, 3 picks, and go out and win it. So I give the guy a lot of credit. He's ultra competitive. The guys in the locker room love him. And then after 2 years with Drew, or a year with Drew, I think he's learned a lot.
And you know what else is important, and Skywalker Boogie could tell you this. Last year, I was on Jameis Winston having a resurgence. And it's because Jameis Winston not only humbled himself, but he loves playing football. And that's something you brought up when we were talking in the meeting. And I think everybody needs to understand the type of work that he puts in to be good at the spot. You could see the frustration continue to mount when he was in Tampa, and he was having difficulties taking care of the football. And it almost looked like a relief when he got to New Orleans. He didn't have any other pressure on him, but to sit back, watch, and learn from obviously Drew and Sean Payton. But more importantly, like his mindset in saying, I'm going to take a step back to become a really good quarterback and hopefully ascend to a great one, I think should be commended. And that is why I think Jameis is going to have a phenomenal year this year as well and make the Saints a contender in the NFC.
What?
And y'all heard what these people had to say. Luke Kuechly, Marcus Spears, they both were talking really great about the Saints and Jameis. And you heard what Marcus Spears said. He loves the game of football. He fights every day to make sure he's a better quarterback. And you heard what Luke Kuechly said on the other side. He has a dude named Kamara. He's getting a guy back in Michael Thomas who can be those, security blankets right there that's literally right there for you just in case nobody's open down the field. They right there, and they can make that. So you're hearing that he's got a security blanket in Michael Thomas, a security blanket in Alvin Kamara. But people are not realizing some stuff too. If we somehow sign Jarvis Landry too, that's a third security blanket right there, just in case. Remember what everybody was saying about my boy Jarvis Landry? Just a smaller version of a Michael Thomas, basically. Really good. You're throwing the ball, he's going to catch it. He can do all the routes. That's why I'm pulling for him. And then he just got him a nice toy and weapon in Chris Olave. He's got his boy Deontay Hardy. That's going to be his deep threat. Callaway. This team will be loaded. I'm telling you, if we can just add one more dude like Jarvis Landry, we'll be good. Excuse me, y'all. But who that there, everybody that's still rolling in here? I see you, Marcus Ryan. Who that to you, my man? We got JT in the building, man. Who that to you, JT, man? Who that? And let me bring on one of the guests that's waiting to hop on with us right now. And that's my boy, Apollo. How you doing, Apollo?
I'm doing great.
Doing great?
It's a great day to have the media actually say some truth about the Saints.
I know, right? To finally hear some good stuff out there now.
I know. I think Tyrann Mathieu is what pushed it over the edge now.
Yeah, it's that, but it's also because of Luke Kuechly is a football player that's got a smart brain, and he was very smart on defense. He played against Jameis. He played against the Saints, so he knows I'm not even gonna I'm not gonna trash talk the Saints because I got respect for them. I used to play against them. They used to be a hard team to beat. They still contenders. I don't know what the hell y'all been watching these years, but he said y'all crazy. He knows how Jameis is, and I like what he said about Jameis. He says Jameis Winston has a short memory where he might throw 2 or 3 picks in the beginning of the game, and yet everybody thinks the game is over. But then when he finishes the game, he'll have 5 touchdowns and 3 interceptions.
Yeah, you need
And
that
he'll
as a
win the game for you.
quarterback.
If you did, that's what I'm saying. Some quarterbacks, when they drove 2 picks, they
Tom
done
Brady.
with. They're like, they just, hey, you said it. you know what I'm saying? It's just like, that's how it happens. But like I said, I think what's going to make this sports, like ESPN and all that more fun, eventually, is to have people like Drew Brees, Luke Kuechly, Marcus Spears, Tom Brady's getting a big deal, right?
Yeah.
Fox Sports and
He's
stuff
gonna
like that.
he's gonna be their lead analyst.
Yeah. So I'm just thinking that. So you're gonna have all these different people that used to play in the sport talking about it. I think that's gonna make it more great than having dumb people who don't know what they're talking about and just reads off a paper. Luke Kuechly, yes, you can tell he was trying to be nice and read off a paper, but he wanted to tell them, like, I am not gonna talk negative about the Saints. I used to play against these. I know what they're capable of, and I can't say nothing, bad about this team, because he knows we used to downright beat the crap out the Panthers. And he used to hate number 41 on the other side of the field. He used to hate Alvin Kamara. So that was one good thing to hear, finally some people talking really good about our team. And some people like, Dan finally realizing that, with the Tyrone Matthews signing and the Marcus May makes our defense even more elite than what it was last year, because we didn't lose nobody else besides maybe Kawhi. But we think he's going to sign back too,
Yeah.
I really do think he's going to come back. So the defense is going to be straight. Your offense is already better on paper right now than what it was last year because of everybody that was hurt.
Yeah. I was watching After Further Review, and I agree with what Matt said. Matt said, yeah. When he said, if we sign Jarvis Landry, that'll be the best pure wide receiver core in Saints history.
Yeah.
That's what he said.
Because you basically have 3 number 1 wide receivers on the team, probably.
Yeah.
Just think of that. Michael Thomas, number 1 wide receiver. Jarvis Landry, a number 1 wide receiver. And Chris Olave has the potential to be a number 1 receiver.
Yeah.
So, that would be one of the best receiver cores. Oh, yeah. Plus, we got depth like
behind it. Callaway, Hardy, Traquan Smith can block. Not catch, but block. I mean.
Yep.
I hope Jameis does something with them, at least.
Oh, yeah, we will. Who that to everybody that's in the chat, by the way. We got Straight Cash in here. He said, die hard, who that since birth, man. Hey, we're glad you're in here, Straight Cash. Who that to you. Plus, subscribe if you haven't already. But I think you did. You look familiar. Your name looks familiar before. But who that to you, man. Welcome to the live podcast over here. We got Wallace Smith in the building. Who that, Hoodie? What's up, my brother? Not much, Wallace. How you doing, man? Everybody in the chat, don't forget, the link is pinned to the top of the chat. And if anybody wants to come chat with me and Apollo, y'all more than welcome to. So who that to you, my brother Wallace? Marcus Ryan said ESPN is talking about the Saints in a positive way. What? Bet they did. What bet did they lose? Laugh aloud. Oh, he said, what bet did they lose? I don't know what bet they lose, my man. I don't know, but guess what? They finally talking positive about us, and that's some good things we heard. But it's okay. Remember how many years in a row they kept talking negative about us, and every year we prove them wrong because we use that as motivation. So screw them. Who that to you, Brian Davis? I see you, my man. Who that to you? We got my boy T Dirty in the building tonight. Hoodie Jube. Yes, sir. Who that to you, T Dirty, man? Marcus Ryan says Jeff Saturday is still salty after his coach loss against us in the Super Bowl. Yeah, that's probably why he don't like the Saints, because he couldn't get a ring with us. I mean, with his coach, when we beat him. So it's okay, man. It's okay. I don't care about no damn Jeff Saturday anyway. He's retired, so he don't know what he's talking about. And then we got Wild Town, man. Who that to you? He said, I think Landry comes home. I think Matthew is recruiting behind the scenes. He probably is. And I know they have a lot of reports going out today with the Ravens are really interested in maybe getting Jarvis Landry. But the question is, are you going to pay him $20 million or plus? Because that's what he wants to begin with. And he's going to be your only receiver now. Like your number one, because I don't trust Rashad Bateman yet until he shows me something. He was injury prone too last year, the guy got drafted. So Jarvis Landry's going to have to be that number one guy. And guess what? If he gets paid, and this is what I said yesterday. If the man wanted $20 million, and that's not what he's going to get now, definitely with nowhere. And the Ravens, let's say the Ravens signed him to a $10 million, contract, and the Saints says, I would pay you $10 million too, per year. Who are you going to join? You're going to join a team that's barely going to pass you the ball. You're going to have to be the number one receiver on a, basically a number 2, number 3 wide receiver type of money when you can come to the Saints, come home, play in front of your families and friends, play for a team that you watched when you was growing up, play back at home, and you can be the number 2. Shit, you can even be the number 3 receiver on this team, and you be getting paid $10 million, and you be chasing a Super Bowl ring because, trust me, he said it. He wants to go to a contender team to win a championship, and that is definitely not the Ravens right now because they just got rid of Hollywood Brown, and they have no receivers right now. So even if he went there, I do not see them 1-1 because, like I said, it's just the offense they type of run. Like their defense, legit. I like their defense. Their defense definitely upgraded
Their
this
secondary is
offseason.
going to be locked down.
Yeah. So it's just their offense. It's just their offense is questionable now because everybody knows what Lamar does, which is basically run the ball. Like, yeah, he can throw the ball, but not great. He's not the best passer ever, but he needs to work on his passing. And they need to start working on plays to get the ball into the receiver's hands. That's why Hollywood Brown was wanting to be traded too, and he was happy to leave. When he got traded, understand it's nothing towards Lamar. It's just, it's just the offense they run. So like that tells you right there why would Landry want to go there? Besides just for money, right? Just the money if they pay him really money, then I would understand. It's whatever. So who that to everybody that's still in here? We got Saints Pelican Nation. He said Chris Olave, Rookie of the Year. Hey, I can see it happening. But who that to you? Marcus Ryan in the building. He said hit that like button. Y'all hit that like button for your boy if y'all haven't already, man. Hit that like button. Grove City says, I seen that Landry turned down a 1-year deal from the Browns. I guess he want a longer deal. Probably wants a longer deal. And why would you go back to the Browns when they don't want to cut you because they didn't want to pay you $15 million at that? So why go to a team that don't want you? They didn't want you before because they didn't want to pay you $15 million a year. So screw them. That's why.
But now they got Deshaun, so they got to go discount. Hey, now they got to go discount too because after next year, that's when the cap really hits. This year, he ain't hitting barely nothing against the cap. He's hitting like $1 million a cap, like a veteran contract because he's going to miss some games. So good luck. Saints Pelican Nation said, I think Saints signed Landry or Odell or Julio Jones. Okay. That's why I got Julio Jones on my dub now. I wanted to know if, Landry did get signed, right, by the Ravens. If he went there, would Julio Jones be an option for us? Maybe Odell. I didn't put Odell because Odell won't be able to play till October, November, maybe December around that time. So that's why I didn't put him down. LSU
you could?
Union.
I mean, this is how I see it. The time on Matthews and the Saints recruit and get Landry to come home, I guarantee you Landry will talk Odell to coming home just for like a veteran discount since he's, injury prone the last 2 years on the same leg, just to be like, yo, bro, we chasing a ring for our team that we used to grow up watching, our city. Come on, man. This is the right time now. Because remember last year, Odell didn't say this is the right place to be, man. But it was the wrong time because they had no quarterback. I mean, Jameis went out.
Does he not see we're making moves and stuff and we're looking like we're gonna compete? Like, if he sees that, then how is it not the right spot?
No, it was the right place last year, right?
Yeah.
But it wasn't the right time. Well, is it the right time now? It's still the right place for him. It's still the right place because it's home. But is it the right time for him? But we don't know. A lot of people that I talked to, a lot of people in the chat before too, usually would say they wouldn't like a guy like Odell because we gave him 2 chances already and he turned them down both times. They said, why would we try to get him a third time? We tried to get him one time, he didn't come, he went to the Browns. We tried to get him this time, he went to the Rams. So we gave him shots, gave him chances to come.
If we can unlock a fragment of what Odell was his rookie year and those first 3 years of his career, it'd be worth it. That run after a catch and speed and that versatility he has is definitely is very good.
It is good. We got Wildtown in the building too. He said it basically comes down to does he want money or come home and play for that home team, and chase a ring. Remember, he wants to chase a ring. You're not winning a ring. I don't see the Ravens win that this year. I think he chooses home because the Browns are still I'm home because the Browns ain't paying him. Oh yeah, the Browns, he already out on them. The Browns are out on because they're not paying him the money he wants. He turned down a contract, so he said screw them. Tim Dunn said grab the bag while you can. Well, it depends, man. Depends on what the Ravens are offering. Like I said, the Ravens offer him 10. and we offered him 10, then what you gonna do? You gonna go home and take the bag too?
So.
Yeah, he's been in the league for a while now, so he's definitely got his money. It ain't like he's broke, right? You know, it ain't like he's broke. Marcus Ryan said, like we were talking about last night, Carmichael needs to open a playbook for Winston. He will. Trust me. He will open up a playbook for him.
It's not Sean's overthinking offense. Like,
not.
Sean overthinks a lot when he's play calling. He tries to get too cute. And that's how we lose some games. I don't see that happening.
Brian Davis said we need a running back. It would have been nice if we could. If we would have got Sony. Hey, yeah, Sony
like
went
Phillip
there.
Lindsay.
I'm surprised he went to the. I'm surprised that Sony even went to the Dolphins because they just signed Chase Edmond and Raheem Mostert, and now you go sit behind them. You want to be a third running back? You know, third, fourth. I mean, that's a little crazy. That's all I can say. I think it's a little crazy to go there with two or three running backs already in place. Yeah, Phillip Lindsay, I told everybody would be a little, sleeper because I don't think his, contract won't be that much either, So we do need somebody to help out back there. Some people were thinking maybe a reunion with Latavius Murray.
He's a former 1,000-yard rusher.
Yeah. I mean, some people did ask about Latavius Murray yesterday in the chat too, but I was telling people with Latavius Murray, we don't know what his how is he feeling about the Saints after last year, being cut and not wanting to pay him? Does he really want to come back to a team that cut him? So I don't know what his beef is with us or not, if he still has any beef with us. But we'll see. We'll definitely see. But yes, we definitely need a running back. That's why I put on the thumbnail Phillip Lindsay. I think Phillip Lindsay would be a pretty good, a pretty good pickup as well. We also got Marcos in here. He said, "Who that? Who that to you?" Wallet Smith says, "What if we get Sanders, Kwan Alexander, and Latavius Murray?" Well, I don't know if Amanda Sanders is going to come back, my man. He's thinking about retiring. So if we did get Amanda Sanders, that would be another veteran present in the wide receiver room. And he would actually be able to get used right over here this time because the last time he came in, we had Drew Brees, and he was not capable of hitting, Amanda Sanders down the field like Amanda Sanders should have. Take some Hill's arm talent, was not doing that. So he can work with Jameis for sure. Kwan Alexander, that's already a yes. I want him to come back. I really do think if he does sign with us, it will be probably around August again, like he did last year, because I heard and I was told that he does not like the training camps and stuff like that, so he tried to skip out on everything. That's why he didn't sign last year till about August. So just let him skip everything, and he'll probably re-sign with us. If not, the team I see him going to is the Jets. It'll be us or the Jets. I see.
What if we traded a fourth? What if we traded a fourth for a guy like Saquon?
Fourth round for like Saquon. It just depends on what they want for the guy like Saquon, but I don't see them trading him anymore now. Even though they said they were planning on doing it, there haven't been no rumors anymore about that for right now.
He has no value. He has no trade value, really.
Well, yeah, because of his, injuries and stuff. But the question is, can he finally stay healthy? And can he finally stay healthy? But we'll see.
I think
we got my boy Esport.
This year, if CMC has a good season, he's probably getting traded. Well, his value is high.
Oh yeah, I mean, if he gets hurt, he'll probably be traded.
Yeah.
So I mean, he's always good until he gets hurt. So
yeah,
that's how I say. I think they just worried about him. That Sports Talk guy said Landry, a 2-year deal, $22 million with a center. That would be nice. I would do it. I would sign him because we got the money. Trust me, we definitely got the money to do it. Nick Underhill already said it. We got money to sign whoever we want to. Oh yeah, and then next year we're gonna be negative again, and they're gonna try. Oh my God, they can't help. And then we're gonna have money again out of nowhere.
And then Mickey Loomis works his magic. Yeah.
Saints Pelican Nation says Saints to sign New Orleans the Marrero native Darrell Williams, running back, play for LSU. Yeah. Hey, that is another option, hon. He would be low key kind of cheap too. I forgot about him. He played for the Chiefs for a little bit.
We could sign Devontae Booker off the Giants. He's
good. Devontae Booker would be a solid too. Darrell Williams, though, I forgot that he was out there. I'm glad that Saints Pelican Nation even missing that. That would be a good pickup. That would be funny if they signed all these people from free agency and they all from LSU. Just bring on the whole LSU Tigers in here.
When I'm looking at the free agency tracker.
Yeah, just look on there, get the list ready, and I'm going to read everybody's comments right now. We got Marcus Ryan. He said, don't get me wrong. I love Son and I appreciate everything he did for the organization, but Carmichael will do the smart calls and run the ball on third down. Oh, yeah, he's going to do the smart stuff. He's not going to have that ego and stupidness like Sean does and have to be like, all cute and stuff. So I don't see that happening. We got Brian Davis. He said Murray didn't want to reconstruct. Yeah, he didn't want to reconstruct, so we cut him. So if I said, I don't see him wanting to come back here. Wildtown said, I low-key want Darren Williams. Hey, maybe we could. He's cheap. Maybe they've been talking to him. We don't know. I mean, we'll see who the Saints are trying to bring in because they know Alvin Kamara's going to miss 1 or 2 games. He's going to miss. At least 4 to 6 games. That's mine. I say 4 at the least, 8 at the most games, but just because we are the Saints and they hate us. So
both Jason Pierre-Paul and Akiem Hicks are free agents.
Yeah, I was seeing some rumors not too long ago that the Cowboys may be interested in getting Pierre-Paul. Maybe. We'll see. We'll see where Pierre-Paul goes, man. Marcus Ryan said, I think we should have. So what?
So is Ndamukong Suh.
Oh, yeah, Suh and Pierre-Paul. That's the funny part. You notice Suh and Pierre-Paul hasn't really signed back with that defense, and they acting like the Buccaneers are the favorites to win again just because Tom Brady's back. Yeah. They lost a lot of their offensive linemen and only replaced 3 of those linemen that left with only 1 person, and they acting like that's going to help them out.
Yeah.
No more Antonio Brown this year either. And then the thing, I don't think they realize there's no Antonio Brown there to help them out. There's no O.J. Howard back there or Rob Markowski yet.
They signed Russell Gage.
Yeah, I don't give a damn about Russell Gage. Ain't no Antonio Brown. And then you got, what's his name? Chris Godwin coming off an injury. So, I mean, everybody, and they just acting like they the favorites to win it again. Like, do you not see what the Saints are doing over here? Or are you sleeping on it? I think so. Marcus Ryan said, I think we should have worse. Yes, we gotten better. They gotten worse. You're damn right about that. Marcus Ryan said, I think we should have signed Mike Davis, but he is headed to Baltimore. Oh, yeah, that's the one I was telling you. I remember I told y'all I like the power back dude. He's a big bruiser type of back, Mike Davis, but yeah, he is headed to Baltimore. The Ravens signed him to a deal today. So we'll see what his contract costs at the most. I think it's probably gonna be probably $2 to $4 million maybe at the most. So he would have been a good back to pick up.
He only ran for 500 yards.
Yeah,
he ain't like 3.6 yards per carry.
We got Byron Parker in the building. Who that, baby? Who that to you, Byron, man? Who that to you? We got my boy Neptune in the building, man. He said, let's go. He's commenting all the way from over there from Twitch, man. But who that to you? Brian Davis says, we need a bruiser like Dylan from Green Bay. Hey, we need somebody that can run the damn ball down somebody's throat and don't care about getting hit. Wildtown said Le'Veon Bell. I think that man's retiring. That man can't run the ball anymore like he used to. Le'Veon Bell is not the same. Bell is not the same anymore. Not the same running back. Not. Rose City said they only saying Bucks because Brady's there and he is the NFL Golden Boy. Yeah, but I'm saying it's like this. So you telling me the Jets a few years ago when they didn't have nobody. So let's say the Jets hasn't drafted yet this year and the years before that, and they just basically the trash organization they are at the time. Tom Brady goes there. You think they're going to be Super Bowl contenders? No.
The media will say.
Oh, they got Tom Brady. But who does he have to throw to? Who is his running backs? Who is his offensive line? Where's his defense? Nowhere.
I do like what the Jets did in the draft and free agency.
Yeah. Yeah,
they got Breece Hall.
The last 2 years they've been finally doing some good things.
Garrett Wilson, Sauce Gardner, and my boy out of FSU, Jermaine Johnson.
Mm-hmm. They're definitely stacking up. Yeah. What's up, King Nepp in the building? What's up, man? Tim Dunn in the building. He said, talk. I bet they don't put money on the Bucks to beat the Saints. Yeah, they say it on the show. They just don't bet, though. Bro City said, you heard. He said, nope, but they will still say the Jets will be good because of Brady, though. Yeah, that's it. They're going to say they're good, but they're not good because their team is trash. That's what I'm saying. I don't know why they suck the hell out of Tom Brady's, you know what. I don't understand. But we're gonna bring on some other people real quick. We got some more people waiting in the back. We got my boy Grayson waiting to get on, and we also got my boy Michael in the building. What's up, Michael? What's up, everybody? Y'all. Oh, hold on. Somebody else just popped in. Hot boy Nola. What's up, everybody?
Man, what's popping with it, man? What's up with it, man? How you doing, man?
We're doing good. How about you?
I'm doing great, man. What's up, man? I need everybody to sub to my channel, though, man. I make music, man. I'm on all platforms, man. Apple Music, everywhere.
Well, we got one more person. We got my boy Five in the building. What's up?
Yeah, man.
Everybody's popping in at once. Who else gonna pop in? Come on now. Let's give them 30 seconds. Who's coming in next? Nobody else? Okay. But yeah, go subscribe to the Hot Boy Nolan, man. He got his own channel.
Yeah, man. I make music, man.
You know, he makes music, but the music will never hit the Hoodie Jube, song that he hit. I made this one big hit song, man. It's so good.
Yeah,
so good. But I can't use it because it's got bad words.
Say Hoodie. You seen that? You see the song that I got 134,000 on? You didn't see it? It's on my Instagram, man.
I didn't see it. I'm not really on Instagram as much.
Oh. Yeah, 134,000. Independent, man. No label, no nothing. That's a big accomplishment, man. Everybody can't do that. You heard about the Saints? You heard about the Saints getting Justin Jefferson?
Justin Jefferson.
What?
That will never happen. Yeah, that's gonna never happen.
No, Vikings would be stupid enough to trade him. And second of all, it would be phenomenal to have Jefferson play with Olave and maybe Landry and Thomas. But this is not Madden. This is real life. Like the Vikings ain't gonna trade Jefferson, especially to the Saints.
See, I ain't gonna lie though. On Madden, I be turning the cap space off. That mean, man, I had CeeDee Lamb on my team. Boy, I had Justin Jefferson,
DeAndre Hopkins, Buckner, Xavier Howard. I had them all.
I offer Andrew Speed.
Y'all can't be cheating that. Y'all can't be cheating like that. Y'all just make fair trade.
I traded. Sorry, Hoodie, but I traded Jameis for Patrick Mahomes.
Dang, you're evil.
How'd you get that to work? All right.
that was totally messed up. You know what you could have did to easily beat that.
Oh, you could have signed Jamarcus Russell.
No, what you could have did was you could have just went to Jameis Winston. You could have just went to Jameis Winston and added him, made him a 99, because that's what he's gonna be this year. So
I did make him a 99, but I got tired of playing with him.
Oh, you just got tired of winning, so you had to go get Mahomes. That's what it was. You just got tired
Y'all be turning off salary cap.
When I played with Patrick Mahomes, man, he was selling.
Now y'all acting like y'all don't turn off the salary cap to get anybody y'all.
When I was using Jameis, it was amazing.
That's cheating. That's cheating.
You gotta make it realistic.
No.
You gotta show your skills.
We got Wallace Smith in the building. He says, I want to see Big Q, Hoodie, and the Nola Bros at the Saints' first training camp. Hey, we're going to try to do something like that, but I don't know if Big Q's going to go. We're going to see. I know the Nola Bros are definitely down. I'm down to go to one of them and see how it is over there, too. Neville Lewis in the building. Who that to you, Neville, man? Who that to you?
Hoodie might just try out.
Do what?
Hoodie might just try out for the practice squad.
Oh, yeah, I'll make the team, too. I'll tell him, hey, I'm a famous guy on YouTube. Y'all might want to sign me. Y'all going to get a lot of sales. You know, I'm going to sell a lot of jerseys for y'all. Sell a lot of tickets. You know, they might
listen, man, I want to ask y'all something, man. What if the Saints sign me? Say we in the NFC Championship, right? We finna score, but I end up selling y'all out. Y'all gonna be mad at me?
Yeah. No, we won't be mad at you. We won't be mad at you at all. Why would we?
There might be a riot, though.
No, there's no point being mad at him because he'll be dead already. So it's okay. He won't get out the dome. He won't even get out the dome.
Y'all let
the dome is not gonna let you out. You're gonna be dead by the time they find
y'all let Eli Apple.
There's gonna be a riot. Remember when the Saints lost the NFC?
Y'all ain't do nothing to them referees that screwed y'all in the NFC Championship.
Julio Jones says hamstring king. That's what Brian Davis said. Julio Jones is a hamstring king.
That's why I don't want him, honestly.
He does be having that hamstring.
Man, see, how you think they gonna treat Eli
I don't
Apple
care
when
how
he come
good
to
you
the
are. If you're hurt, you're not on my team.
How they gonna treat Eli Apple when he come to the
Whoever our
dog?
number 3 is gonna do Eli Apple late.
Unless you're not Michael Thomas, you're not on my team. Not even
I
Thomas.
want a one-on-one matchup. Michael Thomas, Eli Apple. It's just
Bro,
watch
seated.
Mike
I'm
Graham on
gonna
the
be
ground, bro.
back later. I have to do something real quick.
Marco says the media have to be like that to control the narratives. That's why they praise, Tom Brady and crap. Yeah. Brian Davis said, we don't need Jarvis Landry. What you mean, Brian Davis? What you mean?
I mean, he has a point. He has a point.
But yeah, if you get Jarvis Landry, nobody's stopping us at all. And you never know who could get hurt because this is.
I don't know about that. I mean, I'm not gonna. Let's not act like.
I'm not gonna argue with God of creation today. I'm not gonna argue with you because you're a Michael Thomas lover. Okay, so anybody that we can bring in that can be on the field with him in the receiver room, you do not
This
like.
dude always has to have a different opinion. I swear.
I know.
I didn't say I didn't like him. I'm just saying we don't need him, and he made a fair point.
Well, you definitely would need somebody. Because what if Michael Thomas gets back hurt again? Then what you do? You back in square one again with this.
Yeah, but that's an if.
But yeah, it's a big if. He's been out for 2 years, so it's definitely.
But guess what? What if he doesn't get hurt?
But then guess what? Our team's gonna be so much better than what it is. You got so many people, you can't stop us.
It's a 50-50. He either gets hurt or he doesn't. So.
But yeah, if he gets hurt, then what you do? You stop.
Well, what if he don't?
Well, if he does, I just told you, the team is unstoppable.
This is like
exactly. So then it's like
unstoppable.
It's like
that's what I'm saying. We don't worry about it until it comes.
Well, you're not gonna work because the dude's gone. That's what I'm saying. It doesn't hurt to sign a dude like Jarvis Landry when you got the money.
No, I'm not. Yeah, it don't hurt.
What if he isn't?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It don't hurt.
Yeah. That's what I'm saying. There's nothing wrong with signing Jarvis Landry. When we say we don't need nobody, it's okay to say we don't need him. We don't need the guy right now. But I'm saying if somebody gets hurt, I'd rather have him there just in case something happens. Because we always fight through injuries. Yeah, what up?
What's taking us so long to sign Jarvis Landry?
What's taking him so long to sign him right now?
Yeah.
Well, we brought him in, but this is what I see. We brought him in as a visit, but before we brought him into the visit, he wanted $20 million. Well, we already know he ain't getting that shit. Then we drafted our boy Chris Olave in the first round. We already knew that's who the guy was going to target in the draft. We got him, and now they open the doors again to see if he wants to come back. He will choose between us and the Browns. The Browns don't want him anymore. Like he don't want to go to the Browns because of the money they kind of offer him. And now the Ravens are really interested because they lost Hollywood Brown. So he's getting everybody.
If he go to the Ravens to be a blocker.
Yeah, we always talk about that. That's why we upset. I think that'll be the next place.
Why he asking for all that money when he not the same player he used to be? He not no top receiver. He not even no top 5 receiver no more.
He's better than Christian Kirk.
Yeah, and Christian Kirk's getting what, $20 million?
Yup.
I think the Jags is what.
Man, somebody get us CD Lamb over here, man. CD Lamb don't want to play for no Cowboys.
But Jerry Jones ain't going to trade him.
Jerry
Unless
Jones.
for Sean Payton.
I ain't gonna lie, if Sean Payton go to the Cowboys, they gotta give us picks and a player. I choose CD Lamb.
We're gonna get a first round pick out of that. For sure.
Who that you picking and flick it?
I'm gonna take CeeDee Lamb, Micah Parsons.
You can't take
all. They're not giving them out. They're not
Tony Pollard.
Hey, but that's how I see it. Brian Davis said it would be nice to have him, but we don't need him. I totally understand where you and God of Creation are coming from, saying it would be nice to have him, right? But we don't need him. I'd say the reason why I say I think we would need him is because of what the past happened with people being injured. It's always good to have him, and I definitely did it the best. Callaway wasn't in it. Callaway's going to be that good number. I think Callaway's going to be that good number 3. Like nobody's going to be able to stop just because he's not going to get your number 1s and number 2s anymore. He's going to get your number 3s and 4s. So that's what I'm happy about. He might go get some of the safeties depending on who's out on the field. So Callaway, I see a lot of trust in that number 3. Chris Olave is going to be your number 2. Michael Thomas is going to be your number 1. But like I said, with injuries, I would like to have a dude like that on the roster. That's a veteran.
So that boy,
and I already know he's gonna play even harder. Just think he'll be back at home. Playing for the team.
That boy Hoodie Jube, that boy Hoodie Jube, he X'd out Tre'Quan Smith. He ain't even mention him.
Yeah, because he's trash. That's why what I talk about.
Right there, man.
They both trash though. Callaway too.
Callaway ain't trash.
He too inconsistent though.
No, he's not too inconsistent.
No, he wasn't.
You're saying that Callaway's too inconsistent. The dude had almost 800 yards last year and had 10 plus games with a dude named Taysom Hill and Trevor Siemian throw it to him, who are not that great as Jameis. He was balling out with Jameis, and then what happened? Jameis went out, and things slowed down for the whole offense. So having everybody back and having and I don't know how you're saying inconsistent for an undrafted player to be squeezed into the number 1 spot for their first season. For his second season. I'm
so glad.
Marquez Callaway is going to be a good number 3, number 2.
Y'all know we ain't gonna be doing undrafted free agents no more. Y'all know we got Dennis Allen, right? So he gonna go get all the superstars.
We'll see. We're gonna see. I mean, he did go get some undrafted people this year. That they get drafted. We're gonna see how they do.
Yeah, look what he did with the draft. He went got a receiver. Sean Payton won another.
Yeah,
I know. And he's listening to the fans' requests. Sign Tyrann Mathieu.
Yeah, Neville, the guy Dixon, I think you're talking about. Dixon's a lot of people are talking about Dixon maybe making the roster as an undrafted free agent. They can see him making the roster. So looks like a nice, good, solid wide. I think he's like 6'1", 6'2".
Yeah.
Can play the slide, can play out. He can do both. So
name a linebacker right now in the NFL that's better than DeMario Davis.
Yeah. And Jarvis want big money, Nola Baby said, and we can only give him a little bag. No, he doesn't want big money anymore. He wanted it at the first, but he can't get that anymore unless somebody really got the top money. They just really want to pay him because they're desperate. But if nobody's desperate for him, and everybody's offering him a certain amount of money, trust me, we'll be fine. I think we can sign, like Nick Underhill said, we got enough money to sign anybody we want because all the people that we did sign so far are not getting the contract that you're thinking where they're going to hit against the cap a lot this year because they're trying to win this year. They're building. So, and yes, Mark Ryan's the same thing. I agree with you. The only way I see Jarvis going to the Ravens if he overpaid, if they overpay for him. That's the same thing I said. And Wildtown, we did talk about this earlier about Tom Brady, man. I think he's retiring after this year. He's going to go straight to Fox. Or he might retire during the season if the season don't turn out right for him. He might retire right then and there and just go straight to his Fox. Josh the Pell fan says, Mike, Olave, Callaway, Hardy, Smith with Jameis for 17 games is easily enough. If you can get Jarvis, that's cool, but we don't need him. Well, Josh the Pell fan, like I said, if Mike gets hurt or Olave, you're back to square one. So I think it is a need to add another veteran present guy that can do something.
Hey, let's not work that up on him, man.
So, I'm not working it on him. I'm just saying he's been out for 2 years. So you got to put that in consideration. It ain't like, Michael Thomas. Now, people never got hurt
listen here.
and been here.
Boy, Michael Thomas gone. Michael Thomas gone straight back to the 2019 Michael Thomas. Right to the 2018 Michael Thomas.
He better be that 2019 like he's saying. He's saying that all over Twitter, and I'm ready to see him back it up.
Who's saying that?
Michael Thomas himself. Yeah, he said he's ready for the 2019 demon mode again. That's what he said on Twitter.
And he trying to get the number 3 jersey.
Yeah, he is gonna get it. I believe he's gonna get it.
Why would he change his jersey?
Him and Will Lutz might switch. Just because he wants to switch his jersey and wants to go back to his college days, I guess.
Yeah, but that's gonna have to. What are you gonna do with the old jerseys?
Yep.
The old jerseys.
Marcus Ryan said we have the new strength and conditioning coach. That should help with the injuries. Yeah, it should help with the injuries, hopefully. Hopefully the man knows what he's doing compared to what we had the last few years where everybody keeps getting hurt. Plus the same people kept getting hurt. So hopefully they can help these players, not get hurt anymore and hopefully help them stay on the field because that's what we need. We need production out of all these people. Bro City said, what? Callaway's inconsistent? Bro City said, what? Callaway's inconsistent? Who got the echo?
What is that? Is that a washer? Somebody who's washing clothes, bro?
I don't know. Not me.
I don't know who watching it.
What is that? Is that a watcher? Somebody? And who's watching close?
Somebody got the replay back on in the background.
Yeah, who got the replay on?
I don't know.
That's me. That was me.
Oh.
This dude.
But that watcher stuff, that's not me.
Okay.
I don't know who
We got that washer in the
somebody's
background.
throwing some clothes into the
Hold on,
washer
let's see.
while I was going.
I think that was Hot Boy Nola.
No, that wasn't me.
It's somebody.
He said,
I'm pretty sure. I'm pretty sure it's
Odell
not.
needs to come home and man the fuck up. It's only football at the crib.
Is that a fan going off? That's what it is?
Yeah.
I don't think Odell not wanting to come here is not being a man. But I mean, it would definitely
like I said,
help.
it depends. It just depends on what Odell wants to do. Because remember what Odell said? It was the right place. It wasn't the right time. Because we had no damn quarterback.
Right. He got his ring now, so he probably chilling.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So we'll see where he signs back. You know, I'm ready to see where he goes.
And I'm glad he got that ring because that's going to help his legacy.
A lot of people are talking about him.
When he his first year when he was with the Giants, he was probably arguably like a top 3 receiver.
Yeah.
Like he was comparing him, he probably was like Jamar Chase if we had to compare him to somebody now. He was going stupid.
Hoodie. If Drew Brees won't come back for one more year, you'll let him?
No. Nice try. What kind of question? No. Now, I'm good. I want to start losing again.
He could be our quarterback coach.
All right, he can be that. All right, he can. He ain't on that field.
No, he won't be on the field. He won't be on the field for 1 year.
On me.
They let Tom Brady come back.
Yeah, Tom Brady's also not. His game isn't diluting like.
When he play against us, it seemed like that.
I just want to see how many hits he can take.
His whole entire game isn't like that.
Mm-hmm. Let's see. So my boy Millie in the chat, he said, "Man, how your boy Rasheed Shaheed, undrafted free agent dude, 6 foot and has speed plus smoke Mondays, the beast." Yeah, I like the Rasheed Shaheed pick. Like I told everybody before, if I had to choose, I really do think that the Rasheed Shaheed pick is basically for, to give, our boy Deontay Hardy basically more time on the field as a receiver. I think they're trying to squeeze him like Tyreek Hill, use him as a returner. He did great, and finally be able to squeeze him into the, receiving role, and then he became a full-time receiver. I think that's what they're trying to do with Deontay Hardy. If Rasheed Shaheed actually does really that good in the NFL like he should be doing, man. So that's my pick. And Smoke Monday. Oh yeah, Smoke Monday. One of the hardest probably hidden safety coming out this draft right now. They saying, and they said they surprised he didn't get drafted at all. So I think we got a steal in him, and he definitely got the swag and the attitude. For sure, you already seen on Twitter what he already did today. He got picked up by the Saints and signed with him. He said, "You got to see me twice a year, Atlanta," and you gotta love that energy from him. You gotta love it.
Yeah, that boy
we gonna find out. We gonna find out Thursday when the season starts. We gonna find out when that schedule come out. We gonna see. It's gonna be in September, though.
Yep. We'll see.
Man, all y'all take a guess right now. Who the first person we gonna play, man? For the regular season, y'all take a guess. Man.
You said who's the first person? You said who would be the first person? Oh yeah, you talking about like the first game of the season? We always saying it'll be fun to open up the season against the Bucs again. I think that'll be pretty fun.
We had that already.
Pretty fun game to watch. Yeah, we did, but the question is, who would you like to open up the season with? That would be the question. Who do you want to see us open up the season?
From looking at that list, I go against the Raiders.
You want to go against the Raiders?
Matter of fact,
so
the Ravens.
Oh, Ravens. Okay. Former Marcus Williams.
You got to play Marcus Williams.
Nathan says, "Hoodie, are you gonna be live when they release the schedule, boss?" Probably not. I'll probably be at work when they do that. I work a double that day. But when I get off, I'm gonna definitely go live and talk about the schedule. When it comes after it's done, I definitely will be doing that. Tori Shepard said, "Hoodie, what's up? What's up, Tori? Let's see.
Man, you see
We
how
got four lit.
see,
I wish Julio wasn't so washed. Hey, I don't think he's washed. It's just his hamstring injury. That's what kills him every now.
see, Hoodie, you see how the media trashing us, man? They still got the Bucks before us. They saying the Saints ain't gonna do nothing. They saying Dennis Allen went 8-23 with the Raiders or something. Man, they talking crazy about us, man.
We blackballed.
They trashing us.
Yep. Millie said, the main question is who's going to help Mark Ingram, Tony Jones Jr. We need like a Latavius Murray back. This depends on who we go after. Like I said, we was trying to go for Sony Michel. He went back to he went and signed with the Dolphins instead. Another running back that's out there still I was thinking of was maybe a dude like Phillip Lindsay. He can receive and he can run it. So I'm saying I think he will be a good replacement for right now till Kamara gets back. Don't forget we did get done drafting the free agent and Abram Smith is there. So I think Abram Smith might be a pretty good pickup. You know, I think he's gonna make the squad if I'm not mistaken. I think he's gonna make the roster for sure. The help out that is running is pretty solid. I mean, the rush for 1,600 yards in a college season is a lot of yards because you don't get that many games. You get like 10 to 12 games at the most to rush for 1,600 yards.
Hoodie.
Yeah, what up?
What's up with everybody so hard on Tony Jones? Like, if you want to be honest, that man didn't get a chance. He got like one game to where he got decent carries, and he didn't have the best. And then after that, he didn't really get much of a chance. And it seems like people just throw him away when you need. It's sad because people say you need time to develop and give people time, but they didn't give this man any time.
Well, the reason why is because last year when he got hurt, he was supposed to come back, but then he, was too hurt to where he couldn't come back. So I guess they just trying to make sure we have people that ain't hurt. Because remember, Mark Ingram's getting older, and he got hurt last year.
Yeah.
And then Tony Jones Jr. was out for the whole season. So you want somebody back there at least that's going to be on the field just in case somebody gets hurt again. So that's why we,
Same thing with Peyton Turner.
Peyton Turner, yeah, played a few games, got hurt.
It's not the same thing with Peyton because it was his first year. I feel like people overestimating injuries.
But
injury you have. Not every injury is something that's going to linger to the next season.
Do we still have Tony Jones?
Have minor injuries. The only people that had severe injuries is Michael Thomas. He's the only one that had Michael Thomas and Jameis Winston. Those are the only two people that had any type of warring, actual meaningful injuries. Everybody else had baby injuries.
And then we had COVID too.
You said who?
COVID.
We had to deal with COVID. Like players was out because of COVID, missing games and shit.
I don't know why people keep saying they gonna play the Bucks first game. What's up with the Bucks, man?
We got beef.
I mean, we gotta get it out the way.
Y'all go wait on it.
Mm-hmm. What's up, Mr. Jerry? Who that to you, Jerry? But yeah, Justin Health fan said that Tony Jones Jr. didn't do good in the preseason. Was supposed to beat the running back too, and didn't do anything in the regular season. Then he got hurt. He played good in that Panthers game, Week 17 in 2020 season, but he got to show something. You got to prove us something. Let's see if this year he can stay healthy.
I'll take the Falcons first.
Right, yeah, I'm thinking I don't know, Falcons, Panthers,
I want to start off hot.
Tampa.
You want to start off hot? Take the Falcons first. You can start off hot. Taking them.
Yeah, Jerry's in the building. We got Josh the Golden here. Who that to you? Who that to everybody that's in the chat watching over here? Who that to everybody that's up here too as well, chatting it up with us up in here, man. So, so what do y'all think of? because a lot of people are still talking about it on Twitter here and there. People asking me questions about this, so I put them on the thumbnail today. What do y'all think about a dude maybe having a reunion with a guy named Akiem Hicks, D tackle, because he's a free agent still? Because I heard he's good friends with Cameron Jordan. He had a lot of beef, I think, with Sean Payton, but Sean Payton's not there no more. So the question is, would you like to sign a guy? I mean, he is a dominant player, a really great D tackle. So the saying, Cameron Jordan's best little buddy, come on over. A lot of people asked me, they said if we can add Akiem Hicks to that defense, they said the defense is going to be even more scarier than what it already is, which is true. It's definitely going to be a whole lot scarier.
I mean, why not?
I agree with you on the Phillip Lindsay. That man was doing crazy with the Broncos. I kind of don't understand why teams why teams like you'll do good one year and then like they'll just randomly drop you off. Like
yeah,
I don't understand that. And didn't they drop Melvin Ingram too? Or
no, they did, but then he went back and re-signed this year.
Okay, yeah. So what they must have a hate-love relationship with running backs, because it seems like you can do good and they'll just drop you off. It does not matter.
I mean, they do have a new running back in the building that they love now. The dude that they drafted, I think, last year or 2 years ago, Williams.
Javonte Williams.
Hopefully, he don't get dropped off.
well, hopefully. I mean, that's the only thing about the NFL. I mean, some things it's just a business. Like, if they don't have enough money to pay you because you're just that damn good, sometimes you just got to go to another team. And I'm like, dude, that's like your best player. That's like the best running back you might have seen in years.
And I understand that, but it's like you gotta. I feel like if you want to, that's business, but it's not good business. You feel me? Because it's like, I think if you're a coach and a GM, your main goal is to win games, because your owner dictates if you're still on that team, still the GM or coach, based on your win percentage, more than not. And if you're getting rid of some of your best players, you're not helping your case with anything. You're not, and then you have some of these guys that it's like, bro, you're on thin ice, and you're gonna let some of the players go. Y'all haven't had a winning record in two seasons, and you're letting some of your players go. It's like, I don't understand that kind of mentality.
Marcus Ryan in the chat, they said, I agree with the comments and everything about, being patient with somebody and give them time to develop. He said, look at Ingram and Jordan. They start off their, career slow. So, I mean, like I said, sometimes you just got to give people a little, time to develop. Totally understand about Tony Jones Jr. I think this would be his third year in the NFL or whatever. But like I said, we was trying to trust him. That's why we let go of Latavius Murray last year. And then he got hurt, which sucked, went out for the season. So that's what I was saying. With Sony Michel going to the Dolphins now, I think the next good option to add now is somebody like Phillip Lindsay. And I know Apollo Ayler, he said a dude like that, Devontae Booker, that the Giants released too. So, I mean, they got different running backs out there that hasn't been picked up yet that can be a solid running back to hold it down until, Kamara gets back. And then as long as nobody gets hurt, as long as Mark Ingram don't get hurt, maybe if Tony Jones Jr. doesn't get hurt, we just need to make sure we got another good solid back, because without having somebody, because I know a lot of us want that power back running back, right? But I think Lindsay might be perfect fit because he's a receiving running back and he's a running down your throat too. So I think Phillip Lindsay would be a good pickup because he can actually do what Kamara does, run and catch, and that's what you're gonna be missing on the field till he gets back. So maybe just getting somebody just like him till he gets back. But then once Kamara does come back, we do need another power back, because Mark Ingram, like I said, Mark Ingram ain't the power back that he used to be. He's more of a receiving back now again, kind of, if you look at the way he's been playing lately. And Tony Jones Jr. ain't that power back. But I think the power back that we might have is the dude Abram Smith from Baylor. Man, that dude used to be a linebacker and then switched over the next season and went to running back and ran for 1,600 yards, and he's physical with it. He ain't scared to hit you. So, I mean, that's another player I can see.
Now, who we would have got if Sean Payton was still here, huh?
Who?
Mike Davis.
We might have got him, because we like, NFC South players.
Mm-hmm.
So we probably would have went after somebody like him. But I mean, he decided to go sign with the Ravens. They are a running team.
Oh wait,
so
he signed with the Ravens.
Yeah, he signed with the Ravens today.
Wow.
I think it's gonna be like a 1 or 2 year deal. I think it was. And I don't think
how many running backs?
I don't think they have Latavius Murray yet. So I mean, they got the dude they drafted, J.K. Dobbins, and they had one more person. They got like 2 running backs, but they were all injured last year too. So.
Mm-hmm.
I mean,
yeah, they had J.K. Dobbins and Gus.
Ain't they had Bell too?
Who?
Le'Veon.
He been left, huh?
No, he's been gone. Yeah.
They had
said that.
Latavius Murray and Devontae Freeman.
Yeah, remember they went and picked up Devontae Freeman last year after we let them go. But Wildtown said that defense would be unstoppable if we added Hicks. When we were talking about the Hicks earlier, Team Hicks. So, the defense would be unstoppable.
Be a good pickup.
Which I could see the Saints maybe doing because, like I said, he can't have a beef anymore with Sean Payton because he's not there. And then you got a defensive coach now as your head coach, and then it's Allen, who would probably love to upgrade that position at D tackle. So maybe. I mean, don't forget that dude Jalen Doughton, who was doing good last year, that got hurt, and we heard he was going to come back this year. They released him already, so maybe they're trying to open up some, open up a spot for him. Maybe I don't know. We'll see. Wallace Smith says Monday Night Football: the New Orleans Saints versus the Cincinnati Bengals. That'll be a good game on Monday Night Football to watch. Millie, you're right. The Saints get the most disrespect in the league no matter what. Yeah, we can have the best.
Facts.
You can have all the top 3 receivers on a team. We can have the top quarterback, Tom Brady, on the team. You can have, the best players at each position on the team, and we'll still be disrespected because we are the New Orleans Saints. So it is what it is, y'all. It is what it is. They just hate us. Guess what? We do every year. We prove them wrong. We make them shut up, and then they just back to it again during the regular season. During the off season. Trash talk. And then when we do prove them wrong, we beat the team, they want to come up with, the conversation is, why did that team lose to the Saints? And they start making excuses for the other team instead of just saying,
and all that
stuff. I'm like, shut up, y'all. Y'all just retarded.
Right. I got in an argument today with some people on Discord. They were saying that the Bucks D-line is better than the Saints D-line. I was like, nah.
Wait, who's D-line?
The Bucks D-line.
Well, I would say that D-line is better than our D-line if the other 2 people, that was on that team last year would have resigned already, but they haven't. And those people is New Dominant Sue has not resigned yet, and Jason Pierre-Paul has not resigned yet. And those are 2 of their most dominant players. Yes, they still got Villa and other players. Mm-hmm. I'm telling you, that's what made that defensive line even stronger with Sue and Pierre-Paul. Now they both not there right now. I mean, I wouldn't be shocked if New Dominant Sue came to the Saints and Pierre-Paul just to play against Tom Brady. Yeah, remember how much pain and aggravation you gave me when we played against you in practice? But this is a real game now. But people are forgetting about Contavious Street that we signed this offseason. Yeah, remember that?
Right.
Drew Brees ribs, man, and then he retired that year too. Yeah, and everybody's acting like Tom Brady retired. Drew Brees retired because he had broken ribs and a collapsed lung. He didn't want to go through that again. And that was Contavious Street that did that to him.
Yeah, but I be telling Bucks fans, like, they better protect Tom Brady this year.
And their O-line. Remember, they lost 3 great offensive linemen. 2 of them went to different teams. The other one retired, and they only replaced one of them with a pretty good, solid guy that used to play with them for the Patriots. So, please tell me who's going to protect them on the other position that you just lost. We're going to see.
Nobody.
We're going to see.
I think he's going to retire this year.
Hollow on Halloween would be electric. Probably would.
That would be a nice game.
Unfortunately, we're probably going to have more Bengals fans or more Burrows fans than Saints fans.
Oh, yeah. I mean, you'll probably hear when the Saints scored a touchdown, the place go crazy. But if the Bengals scored, it's going to be going crazy too. As long as it's Jamar Chase or Joe Burrow. Like if it's a Joe Burrow pass to somebody, then they're gonna scream. If it's a Joe Burrow pass to Jamar Chase, it's definitely gonna go crazy. And if it's not,
they're gonna go crazy if Eli Apple gets a pick six.
Oh yeah, you're funny. No, if he gets a pick six, everybody jumping out the crowd to go beat the shit out of him. Just because he's gonna be in his zone like this. Yeah. And
is he coming to that game? He better not come.
No, he better not. They're probably just gonna say he's injured. That game is gonna stay.
Right. He better catch COVID.
Yeah, I think he's gonna catch COVID that week. I'm not lying to y'all. That Millie said it would be Abraham or Dwayne Washington. Hey, like I said, I think Abram Smith's gonna be good. Dwayne Washington, but I think Dwayne Washington, the reason why they signed him back to a 1-year deal was basically for special teams. That'd be my guess.
Yeah.
Brian Davis said we should have just gave Latavius the money. He only wanted $4 million a year. Well, we thought we had something, and Tony Jones, he got hurt, so it didn't work out like we wanted to. Tim Dunn said, "How much did Abram Smith sign for? $220,000. A really high pay. You know, they said they usually don't pay people that high, but we did, so maybe they see something in them." Straight Cash said the Saints versus Rams battle of the defenses. Not really. That's really not battle of the defenses if you look at it. I mean, so you're telling me Aaron Donald, you added Bobby Wagner to the defense now, and Jalen Ramsey. Those three players compared to the whole secondary that we have and the whole D-line and linebacker core we got. Like, we got great people in every position, and not just one great person, multiple great people back there. Does anybody really know the Rams, safeties and corners besides Ramsey?
They got Darius Williams. Some of the
not really big names.
Wait, didn't they get somebody back? They were supposed to be good.
No, they're supposed to go get back. They were trying to sign back Von Miller, but he left and went to the Bills this year. And his replacement, basically, they went and picked up Bobby Wagner.
Yeah, no, but I'm talking about like a corner or something. I don't know.
Yeah, they went and got the dude Hill or Trill, whatever Troy.
Yeah.
Something like that. Yeah, but he ain't that good. That's why he left. That's why they let him go. Yeah. Now they just bringing him back just to add. He's not as good. He's not as good as Lattimore and Adebo.
Right.
And then you still got to add Bradley Roby to it. You got Tyron
Bradley Roby. If you want to be honest, Bradley Roby's not that great.
Well, he was hurt last season.
I'm
talking about when he was playing. He was not that good. I'm not talking about his.
Are you talking about like this season, this past season with us?
Yeah.
Yeah, he was coming off the injury.
Yeah, he was coming off the injury. Plus, it was his first time in our defense. But with the Texans.
No, I'm talking about as far as
his
man coverage. His man coverage was terrible. He was getting burnt a lot.
Well, guess what? This can be his second year. We're gonna see how he produces and how much playtime he gets.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, but that's man coverage though. Like that, you can, no matter, you gotta just, like, you know what I'm saying? It's like
just give him some time.
That's just him. That's not even like, not knowing the defense. That's just him just not playing.
He was coming off the injury. I feel like he'll do better.
What? You keep saying that, but it's like, I mean, he was playing. So
I know. I mean, just because you play, that don't mean you 100.
No, but you're good enough to play. That means you're
not 100.
It must not be that bad.
No, that don't mean that at all.
Yeah, it does, because then why?
No, Kurt. It's like it's kind of like the Michael Thomas, because you love Michael Thomas. When he was hurt, he was trying to come back and play, but he wasn't.
Yeah, we were in the playoffs though, so that's different.
That's not different. You're still playing.
Everybody not Lattimore.
So the same thing.
He'll do better this season.
Yeah, I think Bradley Roby's gonna have a bounce back year, and this is his first year. Well, not first year, but it's gonna be his second year under head coach Dennis Allen and with Chris Broussard too.
He was playing like Dookie balls.
Well, yeah, you think everybody plays like Dookie balls unless it's Michael Thomas.
I mean, he wasn't that bad. He wasn't that bad.
He was.
I mean, just think last year.
Look at the games. Look at the plays. I was having
a lot of arguments with you last year. Remember about Callaway, and then at the end of the season, you were like, you know what? I lied. Callaway is playing pretty good. He's not that big of a bum like I thought he was. And I appreciate you changing it up. So maybe we'll get the same thing from him. The way you'd be like, you know what? Maybe Bradley Roby wasn't that bad.
No,
And I
his
feel
first
like
year,
Callaway gonna be better
it
too.
won't, because his first year that doesn't. If he plays good this year, doesn't take away from his first year. He didn't play good.
So what about PJ Williams? He's
PJ
been horrible
Williams?
ever since he came here, and then we finally changed his position, put him on the Chris Rossard, with training him. And
Bradley Roby's not
a whole lot better.
Bradley Roby's like not a. There's a PJ is like one of those players that's like a depth player. Bradley Roby isn't like he could be somebody's first or second. Like he's not.
Yeah.
He's that type of player. So him playing like.
Then how you gonna say he trash?
How am I gonna say he's trash? I
Yeah,
said he played trash. I didn't say he was trash. He played like trash.
Well, if he was good before, and he played
as far as man coverage, and like, see, that's what you not listening. I said man coverage. I didn't even say his whole game. I just talked specifically about his man coverage.
All right, and like we said, if he improves on it this year, then he's gonna still trash him?
No, because then he would improve on it. What?
But you just said it doesn't matter because of what he said and what he did last year. So
no, I'm saying it doesn't take away. If he does this year, that means he's good this year. That doesn't mean he wasn't bad last year.
Okay. Well, we're going to just get off that topic and start reading some comments again. Wildtown said, no, if the Saints beat a good team, it's because the good team players was hurt. It's never the Saints was better. I mean, no. They were never really hurt players when we beat good teams. It's just,
we beat good teams while we was hurt.
With Tampa?
Yeah.
Tampa was there like, oh well, we had I forgot who was injured when we played the. Oh yeah, they're like, oh well, our secondary's hurt. Our secondary's hurt. There's one person that's out. It's like, oh, okay.
One secondary person was out while we had our first
quarterback
out.
We didn't have our head coach. We was missing like how many coaches? It was a whole bunch of coaches we was missing.
We're missing some
not
stuff,
against them.
The one that we have almost everybody out besides literally just Sean Payton. That was the Panthers game.
All right, that was the Panthers game, exactly.
Oh.
That's the game that was sad, but we was missing some pieces over there.
We was missing a lot of people.
And we still won. We still won 9-0.
We was missing our first string quarterback. We was missing our first string wide receiver. We were. I can't
was
remember.
Taysom even playing?
What?
Was Taysom even playing? That's the game that.
It depends on which one you're talking about.
Yeah,
I'm talking about the second one.
The 9. Yeah, he played the 9. He was the quarterback that game. He was the reason why. He was the reason why, like we were saying, like he did good last year, but the 9-0 game, he got in field goal range 3 times, but that was it. Like our defense won that game. And we had an argument about that last year about the Taysom Hill argument with somebody. I forgot who it was, but
Tyrese.
No, I don't know. I don't think it was him. It was somebody else. Because somebody else was like, I mean, Taysom Hill ain't that bad. I mean, we did win that game, and it's a team game. And I know it's a team game. I know it's a team game. I know it's a team game, but at the same time, yes, he did get us in field goal range. But you got to get us in the end zone against good teams like this. But the defense played so good that we didn't need us for a touchdown, which was great. But
that's all I'm saying. Like, man, there ain't no reason why we should lose a game. Like with that damn defense, choking people like that, there ain't no damn reason why we
17-0.
Yeah, you're right, bro.
Neville Lewis said, Hoodie, are you gonna try to do a broadcast on airline and make that trip so I can meet you? Hey, like I said, me and the Nola Bros and them all trying to do that. So if we do, I'll let you know, Mr. Neville, on one of the podcasts, and let you know, and then we can meet you out there, man. My grandparents and all of them live over there on airline too, so I'm going to have to go revisit them and see how they doing over there. I haven't seen them in about a few months, so hopefully soon, man. Hopefully they have them camped up, and hopefully the Nola Bros and us all go do it. I think it'll be pretty fun. And since we got a good amount of people watching, we got like 40-something of y'all watching right now. Don't forget to subscribe if y'all haven't already. If y'all are new, hit that subscribe button for your boy. And also turn your notification bells on because I don't want to miss out on tonight. Tonight is the night that we are doing our giveaways, which in about, 40-something minutes, about 44 minutes, we're going to be switching over to my other podcast. Basically, it's going to be the giveaway. And what we're doing is we reached 900 subs, so we're gonna be doing our $100 giveaway. So you don't want to miss out. So make sure you subscribe, turn notification bells on, and you must be present to win the prize. Second of all, we're going to be doing our 1,000 subscribers giveaway as well tonight, which is you get to pick your own jersey and your hat. So you get to pick your player jersey that you want to get. You get to pick a hat that you want. We're going to buy those, ship it to you. And third, we're going to be picking our winner for the Tyrone Matthew jersey. So whenever they officially tell us what number he is getting and they start selling his jersey, we're going to buy a Tyrone Matthew jersey as well and do that as a giveaway. So tonight, the winner of the $100 winner is going to get that money right up front. I'm going to Cash App you or Venmo you the money. And then second of all, the two winners that are going to be for the jersey giveaways and the jersey giveaway and the hat will have to wait on those prizes because we got to, find out what Tyrone Matthew jersey is going to be. So you got to wait on that. And then whoever wins the jersey and the hat, you just let me know what you want. We'll get on to that, work on it, and get it shipped to y'all. So, like I said, it's going to be for around 9:35. So make sure y'all are subscribed and make sure y'all have y'all notification bells on for y'all don't miss out on these giveaways tonight. But let's get back to over here and reading some more comments. We got Millie. He said, beat them 2 times with a weak offense, no QB, 9-0. The Tampa fans going to have something to remember. Yeah. I mean, some people just, like I said, some people just don't realize. I don't know what it is. Maybe it's just the Tom Brady quarterback. We play harder against them. Maybe that's why. But
Buffalo has a better defense than the Rams. Ooh.
I mean, they did add Von Miller to that defense too now too.
Oh, yeah.
Ooh, that's hard to say.
Well, no, I don't know. Never mind.
That's a hard. I can argue the Rams have a better defense since the Rams seem to not damn choke.
Hey, but I'm not gonna lie to y'all. The Buffalo Bills though, adding Von Miller to the edge rush now, and you still got their great safeties. What's his name? Hyde, and I think that one is like is his name Pryor? Pryor something. I think,
Poyer?
right?
Jordan Poyer.
Yeah. It was Poyer and Hyde, right? I think are the two great safeties that they have. They got Tre'Davious White coming back off injury, who wasn't playing in that Chiefs game, so I think that's why they wasn't that good because they didn't have their best corner out there. And then they just drafted a first-round corner to add to that defense too. Then you add Von Miller to the defense that they had already. I mean, that defense is going to be more scary this year as well. And that's why I said the Chargers defense is even scary right now. You got J.C. Jackson, Dwayne James. They added Kyle Van Noy, the veteran linebacker, to that thing with Khalil Mack, Joey Bosa. Like, the defense is looking scary over there, too.
Yeah.
A lot of
defense is just getting crazy.
Wallace Smith, Tom Brady said Tom Brady's going to get hurt by the Saints defense. Probably will, man. Especially Contavious Street's going to try to come after him.
Yeah, it's giving me Brett Favre vibes.
I don't know, man. We got to wait to see.
Man,
Brian Davis said Tony Jones Jr. is trash.
Our defense getting better. His O-line getting worse soon. Yeah, I'm feeling real Brett Favre-ish.
Wildtown's got a question. He said he wants to know who's going to get the taunting penalty first, y'all. Who y'all think?
Neither, because I feel
Trevor Penny.
I feel like they're gonna take that away, man.
Well, he was asking about Sheedy and Honey.
They try to do that BS. I remember they tried to pull that BS the beginning of the first week, and then after that they were like, yeah, we're not gonna call it. So it's like it's crazy because I'm pretty sure it was like a lot of people were talking about how I think it was during that Super Bowl how the Rams in the celebrating, they're like, dang, they ain't gonna they try to make this rule to where it's like extra taunting, but they gonna let it slide, and then sometimes they gonna overforce it.
Yeah, it might be Honey Badger because I feel like he still got a bone.
I don't think any of them are gonna get it. Man, but you could be right. It might be Honey Badger. I don't know. I don't think any of them are gonna get it because it's like that's not even I don't even think they're gonna try to enforce it that much.
No fun league, man.
Because I think they realize how much like people like you can't do that dumb. You can't if if somebody gets a crucial touchdown and they have a little fun and it's a hype game and it's it's like a playoff game, trying to be like, well, we're gonna call a flag here to take away like that. Like, don't do that stupid shit, man. Because then it's like that one play can be the difference between winning or losing, and you shouldn't have a game come down to, hey, well they did what they needed to do, but we're just gonna take it away because they were they were taunting. It's like these are grown ass men on that field. These are not females. These are not little kids. There's no reason to baby them and try to cuddle them with their emotions. These are grown men. Let's not do it, man. They hit each other. Why even care about if they taunt?
All right.
I got a creation. Miss Pammy Whammy in the chat wants to change her name.
I know. I've seen what she said.
A lot of people want to change their name, to be honest with you. King Net said big giveaway. Yes, y'all gotta stay tuned for that big giveaway, y'all. Jerry said he'll be there. I see Young City Life War in the building. Who that to you? Who that to you, man? Brian Davis says people failed to realize when we lost the division game against Tampa Bay, we did not have Taysom Hill, Latavius Murray, Deontay Harris, a hurt Drew Brees. Yeah, we had a lot of people hurt.
To be honest, if I want to be honest, I feel like the only one that would have mattered was probably Deontay. Taysom Hill and Deontay were probably the only ones that could have. I don't know, because Taysom Hill wasn't getting used much last year, or not last year. The year Brees retired, and then not to mention like who knows what Peyton would have done, because he seemed to just chill out to take some stuff besides like the little extra run.
Yep.
Yeah, we could have used him. A couple of times in that game.
Josh the Pell fan said the Saints have $16 million in cap space right now. Jarvis with the eye symbols.
I mean, yeah, if he come, but I think he gonna want more than 16.
He ain't getting no more than 16. You see where we at
right
now? You see where we at right
now? Yeah.
I mean, does he deserve it? Well, yeah.
I mean, because I say that because it might, like, the Ravens might call for
how much is Christian Kirk getting? Like 30-something million? If Christian Kirk is getting like a buttload of money, then I'm pretty sure Jarvis deserves, if not more than that. So,
he deserves it, but you're not gonna get it.
Exactly. That's the thing. He deserves it, but he ain't. It's a hard knock life, man.
I'll be mad at
Tyrann Mathieu cap number this year is going to be $3.4 million to get the cat. Team has about $16 million in cat space remaining. Yep.
When it changes, it's depending on his contract, because he's not under contract. So how would it?
Who?
Or now he is, I guess. Never mind. Tyrann Mathieu. So how?
Yeah, he is under contract.
Yeah, he signed.
Yeah, remember he signed it. He signed already.
Yeah, that's why I said never mind. I realized he was.
Oh, that's what never mind meant. Okay. You know I got a message. You got a creation.
So what, we got like 12 million left? Or no,
well, 16 million right now. We got 16 million currently now. But after you signed your draft class, we'll probably be down to maybe 13 million. So you have about 13 million. Like I said, you can still sign Kawan back. Not yet,
Nah.
Chris Olave and them didn't sign yet. Chris Olave is focusing on working out right now with Michael Thomas before he signs the contract yet.
Wait, so I thought that was like a why isn't that like the first thing they do?
Because not everybody signed. I mean, if you watch it on Twitter and you like put your notifications on and stuff, you'll see some people have been signed. Like today, I think somebody else has signed today. I forgot his name. Like a few people signed their contracts today, their rookie contracts for being with the teams and stuff. So
yeah, man,
not everybody signed yet.
Man. All right, they tripping.
Give me my money.
All right, on me.
Christopher wanted to ask, does anybody see those new shirts out that says "Don't Patrol, No Fly Zone" on the back? Lattimore, C.J. Garner-Johnson, and Tyrann Mathieu.
No,
I didn't
have
see them
not.
yet. I did not see them, but they sound
I want
pretty.
one.
Put a link. Put a
they sound
link in
pretty
the
sick.
chat. Link in the chat, man. Link in the comments.
I know y'all want that shirt. Okay, I know y'all want one of them shirts, but guess what y'all don't? Guess what y'all want even more than that? Y'all want a Hoodie Jube t-shirt. I know.
Well,
It's
Hoodie
okay.
Jube shirts aren't out yet, so.
Well, yeah, because I gotta come up with a good design. You know, I don't want to put out some lame shirt out there. You know, I don't want to put put a lame logo and then that's it. I'm trying to think of something that I want to do. I do like the idea because you know me, I support Jameis Winston a lot. And I like the idea what Big Q and them did with the cartoon birds and Winston on the front, and I want to do something like that, but I don't know what I'll put on it. Though. Like I said,
$9 million to sign the draft class.
You can put your favorite receiver, pick one.
How was wait, $9 million? Who the
$9 million.
Yeah, it's a man said it would probably someone in the comments said Nick Underhill said it would be about $9 million to sign all the draft class.
Wait, how many people did we draft?
Man, we only draft what? 5? 4? Hold up. Like 5, right? I'm not mistaken. I can't remember.
9 million.
That's what I'm saying. Like, who the fuck? Who's getting all that money?
Hey, Tim Dunn. You never know, my man. You never know. You can't never say Jarvis ain't coming here. I mean, we always said that about Tyrone Matthew. We never thought he was gonna come here. We thought he was gonna be one of those people that were like, oh, he's gonna tease coming home and doing that and sign somewhere else. Look where he's at now. I can see the same
I knew
thing
he
with
was
Landry
coming.
now.
All right, everybody, come on, Hoodie.
No, I'm saying no. People thought he wasn't gonna come because you know how many people said that they were gonna come home for us. You remember how many times Odell teased us, and all these other people that said they were gonna come home, and they just eventually went somewhere else.
Odell teased us like a stripper, man. He
did.
Odell, man. He was.
I'm a stripper too.
You know what I'm saying? He that's not the fun kind of tease, man. He was wrong for that.
Like,
you know, it's like, and then he gonna tease us afterwards, like, oh, it was the right place, but the wrong time. Like, man, get the hell out somewhere.
It's like a girl.
Yeah,
flashing.
I mean, it might be $9 million.
Is
It might
it
be
like a
$9
girl
million to
flash?
sign. Yeah, it might cost $9 million to sign. You know, the 2 first rounders. You know, the second and the fifth and the sixth ain't gonna cost really nothing. So that adds up to about $9 million. But I don't think that's all gonna.
Right, we got 2
this year. It
first.
depends on how they sign them.
Right, we got 2 first rounders, but I mean, Chris Olave was. I think it's like a lot of people. It's like there's a big gap between like what it's like first and third get paid like great, like outstanding money, and then like third and fifth is like it's still great money, and then like fifth and 10th starts to have a drop off, and then 10th to everybody else is a considerable drop off. So it's like Olave was 11, so it's like wait, no, was he 11? Yeah. He was 11, so it's like I know we got 2 first rounders, but like they were after the 10th round, so it's like
yeah.
Then Trevor pending.
My bad, y'all. James Vansport asked, he said, real talk, we should have grabbed one of those good linebackers in the second round, but what's wrong with Anthony Barr? I like Kawan, but he's hurt most of the time when you need youth and durability behind DeMar and Pete. Well, Kawan last year finally had his best season, I think, in a while, where he played, I think, a lot of games for us. And the thing I like about Kawan is the only thing about him over Anthony Barr is that he would be a whole lot cheaper. And he brings that juice to the defense, and his, just his attitude.
And he's used to it.
Juice.
And he got chemistry with everybody.
Yeah, so that would be the only reason why I would choose him over Anthony Barr, because Barr, I think, is going to be too much money. Well, he's going to ask for too much, and I think
Barr he's like a household name.
So
people got to remember, like, these household names begin. You got to pay. You know, it's just like I feel like a lot of them be making money off their name because.
Yeah.
If you look at well, I can't even say that because we did see Christian Kirk get paid. Like, I'm still baffled of what the Jaguars were thinking. Who the hell is their general manager?
Well, I mean, a lot of that money wasn't guaranteed though.
It don't matter if it was guaranteed or not. It's reset the market in general. So
slick.
So it was like,
I All right, y'all. We gotta answer this last little question real quick, and then I'm gonna bring on the next person that's waiting to hop on. We got Neville Lewis. He says, "Hoodie, do you think they give the center or CD Deuce their contract?" I said they will. I think CD Deuce might get it first. He might get an extension this year, just to get him out the way and sign an extension to make sure he's still here. And then I think next year when it's up, I think they're gonna give McCoy his spot too. I can see that happening too. But let's bring on somebody real quick. He's waiting to hop on, and Got a creation. We always tell our chat it's easier to introduce this person with the click of a video, right?
Yep.
What's up? Y'all know who it is. It's Mr. Jerry. They call him the old freaking G, the one who's gonna bring those subscribers to you. Jerry!
Yo, what's up? What's up? What's good? What's up?
Sound tonight? Dang, you shot me. You didn't have the sounds. I was about to play along with the sounds. But my man, you didn't have the sound. Hold on. No. I linked to the clap for. There we go. So how you doing, Jerry?
I'm doing good, man. I'm doing good. Just not too long ago, got home. I was leaving the church where I play drums at, and we started our spring revival on Monday night. It continues Wednesday night and Thursday night. But y'all already know how the OG rolls.
Yep.
If you got a job to do over there, then I got a job to do over here. So I'll come in whenever. But I wasn't gonna let you end the show without having yours truly on here to talk some more Saints football. We already know about the giveaway, so I'll be there for that. So.
Oh yeah, definitely. We'll be there in about 27 more minutes. We're gonna end this and head over there and get that podcast started over there, so we can do our giveaways, pick our winners and stuff. But yeah, is there anything that you wanted to talk about, maybe, Jerry, that you was listening to in the chat?
Well, not a whole lot. I mean, I heard y'all was still talking about Jarvis Landry coming to New Orleans, and yeah, I don't know. I mean, how much we got? How much the Saints got in the salary cap as of right now?
16.
Right now, 16 million. 16? But once you sign your rookies, I think the rookies are going to be about 4 to 5 million. That'll be my guess, not 9. I think 4 to 5 sounds good. So you might be down to what 12, and 12 is enough to get him because, like I said, he doesn't have to hit against the cap that much for the first year.
Okay. Well,
remember, that's what what's his name? Tyrann Mathieu did, right? 3 years, 33 million, 11 million a year. Yeah. But this year he's only hitting for about 3.4 against the cap.
Yeah. I don't know. I mean, what do you guys think? You think we should land Jarvis Landry, with the wide receiving core, or what else you think y'all think we should do?
I think we should sign Landry, get a running back like Phillip Lindsay to help out, and then sign a linebacker cheap like we do every year to like a 1 year, 2 year contract, and we'll be straight.
Did they say any news about what you talking about? Sony Michel?
Yeah,
he went to the Dolphins.
Mm-hmm.
Right, he signed with the Dolphins.
Yeah.
I
feel like
a $2 million contract. $2 million.
I thought we should sign the man, the myth, the legend Julio, and then go get Phillip Lindsay.
I wish Julio wasn't so washed.
I got a question for you.
What's good?
Who built the ark?
You said what?
I said, who built the ark? That's my question to you.
What you mean?
Noah or Julio Jones?
No.
I figured I'd get you on that. Yeah. Ain't no way in the world we're gonna sign Julio.
Man, what's y'all problem with Julio, man?
He washed.
He get beat too much.
If he wasn't so washed, then
how is he washed when he had Ryan? First of all, he's not washed. It was Ryan.
Nah, he washed, brother.
He's not washed. First of all, if he's washed, then why did 2 of his receivers leave? If it was
They still 8 though. AJ
They
Brown
didn't
still
eat.
8.
No, what messed up?
Yes, he did. AJ Brown 8 last year.
Then why'd he leave?
Yeah.
Because they didn't want to pay him.
That's why they drafted a wide receiver over in
They don't
Tennessee.
even run the ball like that, Gene. That's why they doing all that weird stuff. Like they don't pass the ball like that. I mean, yeah, man. So,
He wanted to stay, but they just didn't want to pay him, so he left.
Yeah.
hey, they traded
I don't
him.
bring the ball for leaving. It didn't pay.
But that shows you that they don't care about the run game or the pass game like that.
Yeah.
But still, Julio
Dude was not washed. He can't be washed, man. With
washed, bro.
Ryan Tannehill, I think he's just tripping.
I think you're disappointed.
I think he's still good. He just had Ryan on that hill.
Right, man. He just had.
I mean,
Ryan
even
Tannehill.
if you want to say, he's not washed, he's injury prone.
Yeah, man.
Okay, are we gonna act like a lot of people we want are not injury prone?
Who? Jarvis Landry not as injury prone as Julio.
Can I say this in a different way? Can I say this in a different way?
But we would get Quan for cheap, and he would just be like a depth piece.
What makes you think Julio would be expensive?
Hey, you gotta create. Let me say this right here to you, bruh. I'm gonna say like there's an old saying that my grandfather used to say, and this is about Julio. He hell when he well, but he's sick all the time. Translation.
I mean, so is a Quan.
Kawhi actually played a lot last year, though. He got the
Quan comes back strong.
Pretty
He
good
need to go ahead
season
and get inside him before somebody else.
Yeah, but I mean, if you didn't have that same mentality with Quan, then there's no reason to have it with somebody else that's also injury prone.
The reason why we're saying about Julio is because he hasn't played a lot of games in the last few seasons. To be honest,
We ain't gonna need him to play a lot of games.
Well, I'm saying his hamstring, he's never in the game.
I was saying we ain't gonna need him to play a lot.
Right, that's what I'm saying. People keep thinking we gonna need him to be the damn Teflon Don. Like, no, man, we just need him to be an extra piece. We don't have to.
If you ask me, I'd rather have him than Traquan. That's all I got.
That's a fact, right?
I mean, yeah, he better than Traquan, but still, I mean, how much would he want?
If you want to be honest, he's better than Jarvis. And that's a fact.
No.
No.
That's
no.
Not right now.
Yes.
No. Back in his prime,
No.
yes. Back in his prime,
I mean,
right now,
yeah. No.
Right now, well, because he hasn't had a good QB. What the fuck?
He's been hurt.
He's been hurt. He's been hurt with a hamstring injury.
Exactly. His skills are better. He's just not as available.
But that's what we're saying. He barely played last year for the Titans.
So that doesn't make him better.
him.
That just means he's just not available.
They traded for him to play, and he just hasn't been healthy. Even for the Falcons, he was still hurt with his
You
hamstring.
can make the same argument with OBJ. With his
Right,
injury.
that's what I'm saying. You can make the same argument with a lot of these people. Y'all be wanting.
Not really, because OBJ,
Nah.
when LBJ came back from his injury, he was actually producing. Julio hasn't produced in like 2 years.
He was producing when he was on the field. Yes, he was.
No, he wasn't.
For the
Yes, he
Titans,
was.
He caught like one touchdown.
I had that dude on my fantasy team, and he was not doing nothing.
He wasn't.
They don't pass the damn ball. That's duh.
I mean,
run
they
the
do
ball
enough.
like 50 times.
They don't not right. He said they do enough. No, they don't.
Yes, they do. AJ
No, they
Brown
don't.
be eating. And what's his name had to step up? What's the other
AJ
wide
Brown
receiver
be
name?
eating. Yeah,
Westbrook.
Huh? Yeah.
Yeah, Westbrook had to carry the load. Westbrook
Who?
played the. Yeah,
Who?
I don't even know him. His last name Westbrook.
Exactly.
D.D. Westbrook?
Who in
He
the
played
world?
better than Julio last season for the Titans.
He was also with the team before Julio.
You say Westbrook?
Yeah,
they
what's
did say
his Westbrook Nakeem, something like that. Nakeem Westbrook.
I don't know.
But
Okay,
I don't know. But all I can say,
Because the only Westbrook I'm thinking about is that running back, Russell Westbrook.
Russell Westbrook.
Running back.
You talking about the point guard?
I don't know the other one.
What league you in, boy? What league you in?
Megan!
You had to put me on when I had a mouthful of KFC, Hoodie. God bless you, sir. How is it?
I didn't see you on camera, so I can't tell when I can.
No, seriously, you just put me on and I had to gulp a burning hot piece of KFC. So thank you for that.
My bad.
About that Julio thing. Julio's not what.
I'm just gonna.
Right,
I'm just gonna eat my KFC.
Julio was like the best
Julio was.
Y'all better stop disrespecting Julio.
What?
Like he wasn't terrorizing the Saints.
No, he was not.
What was he doing?
He was wide receiver 3.
No, he was the best wide receiver on that team per.
He was wide receiver 3.
He averaged like over 14 yards per catch, and he was only targeted. Ryan Hamilton
5 times.
It's going over their head, man. It's going over their head. It's going over their head, man.
You gotta look at it.
Ryan Tannehill sucks.
It's going over their head.
You gotta look at it. You gotta look at it.
AJ Brown sucked last season also.
And you're not. And y'all looking at it too.
He still played better than Julio.
No,
AJ Brown been a part of
it.
AJ Brown,
yeah, he's been a part of
11 yards per catch.
Hey fellas, y'all missing.
But he caught more catches.
Y'all are missing.
It don't
y'all
matter.
He had more
He was
attempts.
less
Hey, fellas.
efficient. He had less efficiency.
Fellas, y'all are missing something though too. That's going over your head. The reason why your boy Julio didn't get a lot of, targets too last year and the year before that is because why? He's injured. Hamstrings, the same shit every time. He'll play 1 game, 2 games. He's out with a hamstring injury for 4 games.
Oh, guess
He'll
what?
come back for 1 game. He's back out with a hamstring injury. For
Julio
5
like
That's the dumbest argument to say that you would rather Julio over Jarvis, and that's the dumbest shit ever.
Because he's better.
He's better.
He's not better. He's not better. When a guy is not on the field and he's not playing, that is not better.
He's better.
That doesn't make him. That doesn't. Just because
Jarvis
you're
is not going to the
so
Hall
who's
of Fame.
better?
Julio
Who's better,
is.
Michael Thomas or Traquan Smith?
Michael Thomas definitely because
Michael
Traquan.
But he hasn't been on
Michael
the field
Thomas
for
was
2
injured
years.
for the last 2
Traquan,
years.
Right,
What
he hasn't been on the field for 2 years.
What Traquan been doing too? He's been hurt too, so that's definitely.
But he's been on the
somebody
field
being
more.
hurt does not
He's been
make
on
somebody
the
else
field
better
more.
than him.
He was on. Hey, he touched the field this year, so. Hey.
Christian McCaffrey and Martin.
For a few games too. Games,
Exactly. For a good more than Michael Thomas. Michael Thomas has 0. So by that argument, Michael Thomas would be worse than Traquan.
I think y'all arguments ain't making no sense because a dude that hasn't produced in 2 or 3 years.
Go back just 2 years. Go back just 2 years.
Go back
to 2
years.
years.
You're saying go back to 2 years, but the man is not the same with the hamstring injury. I'm saying if he's not
So
on
that means
right. If this was 2 years ago, yeah.
Yeah, you're talking about 2 years ago. We're talking about a guy that can come in right now and play. I'm not talking about a guy
Michael Thomas hasn't played in 2 years, so basically.
But Michael Thomas isn't injury prone. He just had this one.
He is.
He had that one injury. He had that one injury.
Years. That's a major
he had that
injury.
one injury. That's not the same injury.
Michael Thomas injury.
He's not having it. No, you're saying his ankle. That he had surgery on.
That's a major injury.
And he had
Julio has never had a major injury.
Yeah, but you're trying to say no, but he's but y'all not listening. He's having the injury on the same fucking thing. Hamstring. This is Michael Thomas' first injury, and he just had a big setback. So now he's waiting. And now he's gonna be healthy now. So that's what we're trying to say. Now if he hurts his ankle again, then yeah, that's the same injury.
Fellas, can I just add something to this?
You're not making no sense to me at all. You're making no sense at all.
If you have an injury continually
Hi,
in the
Jerry.
same
Who
part
that
of
to
the
you,
body, and I have had a shoulder injury for close to 5 years, it is going to be weaker, which will become worse. So if that player who had the hamstring injury, who was it? Julio was it? With whoever it was with the hamstring injury, may only have a relatively minor injury. But if it is continually in the same place or around the same place, it actually ends up being a worse injury. I know that doesn't make sense, but anytime, because I have nothing holding my left shoulder together at the moment because I've done some pretty bad ligament damage. If I re-injure that shoulder again, it is going to be worse because it hasn't had the chance to heal. Now, if you want to put your money on a player that is prone to those type of injuries, that's your choice. But in my mind, and I'm not a GM, I'm not even American, that is a dumb waste of money. I'm not saying they're not good players, but are you going to risk 3, 4, 5 million on a player you might get 2 or 3 games out of because they're injured and doing the same kind of injury all the time?
Well,
he can be rotational.
Megan, $5 million.
He's not coming in to be your number one. That's what you're not getting. He's like number 3.
But why not? If you're gonna spend the money, why not get a consistent wide receiver 3?
But no,
Jarvis ain't consistent, bro.
No, but you said
he got Baker Mayfield.
Hey y'all, listen to what you're saying.
Jarvis ain't doing nothing in years.
Hey y'all, listen to what you're saying. Y'all, listen to what y'all saying. Y'all saying he doesn't have to be the number 1 guy. He can be the number 2, maybe number 3. It doesn't matter. On the field, he's still gonna hurt the hamstring. He's still gonna play and hurt the hamstring. That's what we're trying to say.
1 or 27.
Y'all missing the whole.
Y'all
point.
do realize that
he's
Jarvis
hurt.
was injured last year, right?
Right.
Yeah, that was his first year. His first year.
It don't matter if his first year. He's still an older receiver. Getting hurt older is even
guess
worse.
what? He's been producing. But he's been producing the last 2 or 3 years. Unlike Julio, who's been injury prone.
He's been inconsistent though. So I mean,
no, he hasn't been consistent. Go look at his stats.
I'll take the guy that has the higher upside at his age.
On me,
Julio's still a better athlete.
And that's Jarvis Landry.
Right.
And that's Jarvis Landry. He's got the high
upside. I'll take the guy that's put up like 1,900-yard wide receiver season.
Right.
Bro, Julio is on his way out.
How many? Definitely tripping. I'll take the guy who's gonna make the Hall of Fame.
Julio has been injury prone since he came into the league. He's been injury prone, but he puts up big numbers regardless. Julio plays the injuries.
It keeps getting injured. It keeps getting injured the last 2 years. The same shit over and over. So why would I waste my money on a guy that's not gonna play when I can bring somebody?
Right. Like I would see what y'all was saying if this was 2 years ago, but right now you got to go with Jarvis.
Listen,
over Julio.
What is Jarvis going to provide us that we don't already
What is
have?
he going to provide?
Exactly. What is Julio going to provide us that we don't already
run the
have?
same routes. Him and MT runs the same routes. He can't stretch the field vertically. Dude runs like a 4.7.
He can do whatever he wants. He can do whatever.
Wait, you saying Julio is faster?
Julio is faster than Jarvis.
What?
Oh my
God!
God!
Run like a 4.7.
Oh my God! Y'all make y'all that look bad on live streams. Y'all know good and well Julio is faster than Jarvis.
If you just looking for a faster receiver, then you just have to stick with Deontay Hardy.
Deontay Hardy.
That's why the Saints were looking at Tyquan Thornton. They need somebody to stretch the field. Jarvis
why would you want Deontay Hardy instead of Julio?
Deontay Hardy is faster than Julio. If you said just
but he's not a better receiver.
No, but he's not a better receiver than Julio.
Exactly, Julio.
But y'all just basing it off of speed.
Hey, bro, they just said they would rather have Hardy than Julio.
Julio can still do everything you need him to do.
Exactly.
The only argument I have against him is injury. Oh, he might get injured.
But then we got plenty of players.
But we got players
that
step
injury.
in.
But it's funny how y'all said it's funny how y'all asked about Jarvis Landry. The dumb shit that I heard out of y'all this shit, it was the dumbest shit I ever heard of. What would Jarvis do? What would, I don't know who's doing that, but somebody said, what would Jarvis bring to us that we don't already have? That's the same shit you're asking about Julio. Julio ain't gonna bring nothing else different.
We don't have somebody like Julio on our team.
What exactly?
We got Michael Thomas. What are you talking about?
Michael Thomas is not a field stretcher.
Exactly. Let's. Michael
Thomas
is
not a field stretcher.
What do you mean? What do you mean? Bro, wait. Y'all sounded like a
look at Michael Thomas yards per catch
Falcons
since he came in the league. It's only like around 11 yards per catch. Julio, since he came in, it's been 14 to 15 yards.
Bro, he's only been running slant routes because that's what we asked him to run. He can run vertically. Drew Brees' arm was just
we
weak.
Don't know that. How
we
know that?
Listen. He's
you can
never
look
done
it
it in
up.
college. He's never
Yes.
done it in the
If you
NFL.
look at his stats, his verts are not that amazing. Let's stop the.
His verts are better than what's his name? Than Devontae Adams.
If Michael Thomas runs a vertical,
Devontae has the
it's
same
going to be a
speed as
contested
him.
catch every time. He's not going to outrun anybody.
For real.
The dude runs like.
But Julio is.
Yes.
Have you seen? You saw Julio last season?
Yes.
Exactly.
He was out. He was open. Tannehill is not a good
dropping passes. Man,
he was not
know,
dropping
bro.
passes.
Yes, he was.
Listen,
Yes, he was.
I've already done my research and done all the numbers on him. It's like just for people who want to argue this point. I've already done the argument. He caught both of his balls. Dude, he got targeted like 40 times or something. He caught like 30 of his balls or some shit.
Right, that's Goonie, man. Talking about, like, come on, man.
He only got targeted like 40 40, 50 times. That's
Right,
nothing.
exactly.
When he's used to getting targeted like 100 to 200 times a season. Of course, he's not going to put up big numbers.
On me.
Especially on a running offense like the Titans.
And
they
you're
run
not
the
gonna
ball
put no numbers.
most of the time.
And just think, you're not going to put up numbers too when you're on the damn bench with an injury. So just y'all
Look
need
at,
to
so
consider
to prove,
Bro, we don't
y'all
need
wrong.
him to
Look
put
at
up crazy
AJ
numbers.
Brown's numbers. Look at AJ
You're
Brown's
right.
numbers last year.
That's what I'm
He
trying
had
to
less
say.
than 1,000 yards last year.
So
But
yo,
we
why
need-
you making this
yards.
We
argument
need
when
him
you
to
say
be
you want
available
Quan
though.
back?
I think
Please
Jarvis
explain
would
that.
be
Please
more
explain that.
available than Julio.
So would you take
say
AJ Brown
Julio's
over
injury prone, but
Jarvis
look at
Landry?
Quan?
Yes,
Quan,
I would take
stay on
AJ
the-
Brown over Jarvis
Okay,
Landry.
so by that same thing what
yeah,
y'all said
no,
about Julio, about injury, AJ Brown's also been injury prone every season.
But AJ Brown is younger than Julio.
That don't matter.
Right.
If they're still injury prone, they're injury prone.
Right,
It don't matter about the
exactly.
age. If you're not gonna be on the field, whether
Yeah,
On me.
he's
CMC,
30
look
or
at CMC.
Exactly. Thank you.
Look at
Well,
CMC.
Nah, bro.
Y'all
What's the
bringing
difference? Just
AJ
'cause he's
Brown. We're
younger?
talking about Jarvis Landry right now, and talking about Julio Jones right now. That's the argument we're making. We're not gonna start bringing in Kawan and all these other arguments because nothing makes sense. You're talking about Julio
Yeah, it
Jones
does.
right now, who
It's
missed the
just-
last two seasons
With your arguments,
with
it
his
do make
hamstring,
sense.
no, it doesn't make sense because you're talking about a guy who hasn't done shit in 2 years because his hamstring is the same injury. It's not like he's like Kawan
Have
where
you seen Jarvis
like Kawan came off an ACL injury, came back, and then like this year he hurt his shoulder, so it's a different injury. He's hurting the same shit every year. It's not just gonna get better out of nowhere. It's his hamstring. He's getting old. He's washed up.
But it's
Jarvis
not a
Landry
major
was his first
injury.
last year.
Hamstring's not a major
But
injury.
listen, Jarvis Landry's last year. That was his last year. That was his first year missing more than 5 games. Finally in his career. All the other years he was always there. So last year was his first year. I would trust him over somebody that's been not productive the last 2 or 3 years because they're the same injuries over and over.
Yeah,
Right.
you would, but guess
Julio
what?
has been productive.
We don't need him to be a starter. The thing is, what we're
you're
saying
is you don't need
is,
him to be a
we
starter,
rather
right? You don't need
we
him to be a
rather
starter.
have. See, look at
Wait,
this.
we would
rather
want him
have
to be a wide
somebody-
receiver
Let
too,
me
right?
explain it.
That's what you would
We'd
want him
rather
to.
have
You're not-
somebody who can, when he's out on the field, if he's out there for 8 games, say Julio plays 8 games. Well, I know those 8 games he's gonna be dominant.
You sure? Because he didn't do that for he didn't do that for the last 2 years.
If
Jarvis
he
ain't gonna
played
draw the
with
coverage
Tennessee.
Julio, Jarvis.
He played with Tennessee, and then he was hurt the year before that. So it was like,
Okay. What you just said was he played with Tennessee. Where was
Yeah.
Jarvis Landry? He was actually producing, and he was playing with the Browns with Baker Mayfield.
yeah,
There's
Baker
a lot
was his
worse
number 1
quarterbacks
target.
than Baker Mayfield.
I mean,
so that's what I'm saying.
Jarvis was his
Landry
number-
is the smarter option to go with over somebody that's not going to produce.
Right.
Because if you
Somebody's
have
not
Michael
gonna
Thomas on your left, you got Jarvis Landry on the right, you're moving the chains nonstop, nobody can stop you. And then you got
No,
Chris
that's
Olave,
not true.
Deontay
Like,
Hardy.
you just need somebody
Oh, it's
with
not true.
speed.
Okay.
You just need
Jarvis
somebody
don't play
with
on
speed.
the outside.
You got people with speed. You got Deontay Hardy with speed. You got Chris
Dude,
Olave.
Deontay Hardy's not a good receiver though.
Yes, he is.
He's not bad.
If he was good, then why wouldn't he? He would be.
Yeah, why
playing
would we go
more.
after Jarvis?
Because
Right,
because
exactly.
The
That's
reason
what I'm
why is
saying.
because
He wouldn't be a
he's still your
force.
partner
He wouldn't be
because he's
force
still
string.
because
He wouldn't be.
because he's still your partner currently until you find a replacement for that. He's not gonna just do birth and get him injured, making him do everything. You got to move him out like Tyreek Hill.
Okay,
he's only a
so
partner
exactly.
currently.
So
They
he's not
squeezed
even.
him into receiver. Once they found his replacement, they moved him to full-time receiver.
Jarvis don't fit in our offense.
He does
Maybe
fit.
with Breeze. Maybe with Breeze.
He does fit.
Maybe with
No,
Breeze,
Jarvis
because
do
Breeze
fit
doesn't
that
throw
He still
deep that much.
fits in our offense because y'all overthinking it. Because when you can have a dude like Michael Thomas and Jarvis Landry who can be easy security blanket, so whoever we send deep doesn't get open, there's your security blanket to pass it up. That's 5-6 yards easily, and you move the chains constantly. You're not gonna stop it. If you can't stop Michael Thomas, how are you gonna stop our boy Jarvis Landry on the right side?
Yeah,
how you gonna
but
stop
guess
it?
what?
Y'all just saying that
All you gotta
because
play is man cup.
y'all just saying that because they got Michael Thomas on the field. That's all.
What do you mean? We saying that because of Michael Thomas?
I'm just saying this. I don't know why you say they don't fit because Michael Thomas on the field.
But it don't matter if he's on the field because Michael Thomas.
Yeah, I know. I know. Michael Thomas and Landry and Olave. That's a triple threat. It don't matter if you got Michael Thomas or not. You put Landry in the slot, or you put Michael Thomas in the slot, whatever you want, or you can put Olave in the slot, whatever how you want to do it. It's still gonna work. It's still gonna work because you got
outside.
I'm just saying he could. I ain't saying he could play outside, but he got experience playing outside. He played outside before in college. He played with Cleveland, so it ain't like he can't play. It ain't like he can't play outside. Yeah, but he could play. It ain't like he don't know how to play at all. He still can play though. He can play all over the
been a
field.
slot receiver his time.
Yeah, he can play slot because he ain't really that fast. That's why
That's
you
what I'm
put him
saying.
at slot.
And
If
the
he was
Saints are looking for
fast,
a faster receiver.
Yeah, but if that's why they got Olavier. They got Olavier and they got Harris. That's all they just need two. When they were back in the day, they just had Meacham and Henderson. All they had was two. And Colston when Moore was playing the slot. I mean the possession receiver. And Henderson and Meacham was playing the Steve.
They're looking for the Meacham. That's what they're looking for.
Meacham is Olavier. And Henderson is Harris.
No. Meacham ain't no Olave. No. Meacham
He better than Meacham.
Hey,
He's better than Meacham.
Hey, where are you in the auditorium, man? What, you in prison?
Olave is like a Terry McLaurin. He's a number one receiver, pretty much.
Olave is like a Terry Holt. That's Olave, a Terry Holt from the Rams.
Man, are you at like a where you at? Like recreation?
In the bathroom or something? I don't know.
I'm in.
You over toilet?
No, I'm in my garage, man cave.
Oh yeah, no wonder I hear your voice bouncing off the walls like. Man, sound like he in jail or something.
But I'm saying, put it right. It's gonna work. But Landry,
I mean, he's not. Yeah, it's gonna work regardless because
it's gonna work.
It's gonna work regardless.
Jarvis don't scare nobody.
We talking about who we'd rather have.
Like, if you ask who people are more scared of, like you ask,
I would take Landry. Julio.
No. I guarantee you, if you ask, defensive
what I
want, Landry or Julio.
Wait, so you going just off name?
Yeah, if you talk about the Julio Jones when his first 3 years in the league, yeah, it's different. But you talk about the 2021, 2022, 2020 Julio Jones, he ain't the same.
Bruh, listen, I'm telling
man,
you,
how Ryan
y'all underestimated the dude. He didn't fall off.
He didn't
His
fall.
quarterback
He went to
fell
Tennessee
off.
Titans where they don't pass the ball.
Listen, yes, they don't have a passing offense.
Even if you look at his last year at the Falcons, like Ridley was the better receiver, bro.
He was hurt.
But really,
Ridley wasn't hurt.
So he was hurt, right?
No, I'm talking about when he was on the field.
No, I know that.
Because Julio
got
that.
But you said he was hurt. But you said he was hurt. But you said he was hurt. And then guess what? He went over to the Titans, and then he was hurt there, and he still wasn't the number one guy because he was still hurt. He was not producing. So why would I want that on my team when I can have somebody that can produce and start right away and make an impact by the name of Jarvis Landry?
We don't know if he's gonna produce.
He's not gonna.
He will produce.
Y'all think Landry gonna do something that he's never done in his career.
Wait. We don't need him to be number one. I'm saying he would be a better number 3.
That's what I'm saying.
Number
Julio
2 than Julio.
Allowing Riddle.
Okay, you heard what you said, but you heard what you just said. Julio was drawing the number, the doubles, and that's why really. But guess what? Michael Thomas is gonna be drawing your number 2s, and guess what? Jarvis Landry and Chris Olave is gonna eat all day long.
Yeah, that's true. That's fact.
That's what I'm saying. So what are you saying? I don't understand the argument about Julio.
I don't get y'all. Look at that, man. It's like the numbers say Julio has not fallen off. His numbers say he has not. The same numbers he was putting on.
Julio was compared.
I had this dude that's on my fantasy team last year, and this dude was not doing nothing when he was in the game.
Nothing.
What?
Nothing. And then he got hurt again and went out with injury
again. Are you trying to compare fantasy football to like real football?
No, I'm telling you.
If he eating like y'all say that he eat, that's gonna reflect in fantasy because they literally track that.
It's not going.
Yes, it is. Yes, it is. It literally is.
No, it doesn't.
That's how you score in fantasy. If your player catches the ball,
if the quarterback is not targeting you, and nothing you can do about that.
So how is he eating if the quarterback not targeting him?
I don't like.
He's not eating it, so he hasn't been doing good.
Tannehill sucks. What do y'all not get? Tannehill,
but AJ Brown was a top what?
He is not the top. AJ Brown was not a top receiver. So
he was at least top 20.
No, he wasn't.
Yes, he was.
No, he wasn't. Bruh. It's like, listen, I'm a fantasy guru. I've been doing fantasy for over 20 years. I do this. It's like I pay attention to all these stats and.
I mean, bro did fall off last year, but still, he was.
It's because Tannehill
They
won.
don't
He
exactly,
sucks.
bro. They just run the
Tannehill
ball.
sucks. That's one.
Okay.
He's also injured. AJ Brown is also injured.
All the way Julio Jones.
So let me ask y'all a question. So why? So I like how y'all keep saying he's falling off because of Tannehill, but I like how y'all still not saying nothing about his hamstring injury and he keeps getting hurt and not playing in the games. That's another thing why you're gonna go down.
Let's kind of debunk the injury. He don't play no game stuff. Okay. Over his career, like Julio has missed like maybe a couple of games out of the season.
Yeah.
Two games here, 2 games there. The first like his third year in the league, he missed like most of that season. He only played 5 games. And then the next time it was into like 2020s when he started missing, most of the games. Like he played 9 in 2020 his last year with Atlanta, and then like 10 last year. But that's at the end of his career, just like Jarvis at the end of his career, and he's got injured. When you get older, you just get injury prone. That's just it. He's got the hamstring injury because the dude's a freak of nature. His body's like probably not built for all that power he's putting out.
It's good, everybody.
But I still would take him over Jarvis.
AJ Brown. AJ Brown.
Julio had what in 2020? He had like over 700 yards in like 9 games, 15 yards per reception. That's top of the league right there, almost.
But y'all also missing the point too. Julio is 33. Jarvis is only 29. So I'm taking the younger guy, the dude that's on the field producing, over a guy that ain't playing because he's older and he's out of his prime. And he's out with hamstrings. That's the point we're trying to make. You're talking about what he did before then.
I don't go off age.
If you go off of Julio right now, like if he was in his prime right now versus Jarvis' prime, I would go with Julio all day. But right now, we're talking about right now. He has not did nothing the last 2 years. Like I said, he's been hurt. Every time he gets back on the field, he'll play 1 or 2 games, and he gets hurt again with the same injury, hamstring. And
he get a hamstring.
Okay. Listen, let me. It's like, let's see.
Hey, bro, I don't like your energy, bro.
Jarvis' last good year was in 2019, where he had like 1,174 yards, 14 yards to catch. Like he only had 3 seasons where he was over 1,000 yards.
Julio Jones got bad hamstrings. Man get hurt every year with the same injury.
But Jarvis just broke his ribs and had a MCL knee injury.
Right, it don't matter. He still can come back. Julio Jones every year comes with the same injury. Every year.
But you keep saying y'all keep saying every year, but the dude put up monthly numbers every year with those injuries.
No, he didn't. The last 2 years he hasn't did nothing.
All right, because the hamstring every year.
And then that on top of that, Tannehill sucks. So
Tannehill.
Y'all using Tannehill as an excuse.
You can't blame Tannehill.
That's a fact, though. Hold on, that's a fair argument. So,
that's not a fair argument.
How you blame?
Because you're that dude, and you can produce. If you that dude and you're gonna produce, you're gonna get the most numbers on the team. Not AJ Brown and
he's
dude named Westbrook on the team.
He don't have the chemistry.
No, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter if he got the chemistry. So if you bring him to the team, how's he gonna get the chemistry being on the bench?
Bro, look at Baker and Odell. Odell was open a lot of plays, and what happened?
Okay.
Exactly. Thank you.
That's the same. Baker is equivalent to Tannehill. Tannehill and Baker is like the same type of quarterback. They miss like throws and just wide open. Julio's open a lot of the times. He didn't get the ball.
Exactly. Facts.
All right. And then was you on the field like y'all keep skipping over the injury? He's not playing.
He already got to the injuries. He already then talked about the injuries.
Yeah, it's like he's been.
And then he got hurt again. The last 2 years, he did
not.
But he still put up monster numbers.
Plain and simple, Julio.
He's not putting up numbers. How has he been putting up monster numbers if you blame Tannehill? He doesn't have those numbers. He hasn't been doing it for the last 2 years. That's the argument.
Tennessee Titans. He played 1 year.
Okay, what about the year before that when he was hurt? Was he putting monster numbers up still? No, he was still hurt.
He put up over 700 yards in 9 games, almost 1,000 yards in 9
Dang,
games.
that's better than
better than Jarvis did in the whole season.
All Oh, okay. And who was his quarterback that year?
It don't matter if somebody played 15 or 16 games.
No,
you play 9.
Oh,
you put
me,
up more
exactly.
numbers.
That's a fact. That's a fact.
Who was his quarterback? Who was his quarterback?
It don't matter. Y'all ain't
not
got
the
Baker
number
just
one
something like
No, I'm
that.
asking y'all. Who was his
Baker took
quarterback?
that team to the playoffs.
Was it hey, who was it Matt Ryan, his quarterback? Wasn't he there for like what, 8+ years with the guy with what you call it, team chemistry? You just said, yeah. Unlike Baker Mayfield, who can't make a throw. So
Baker has chemistry with. Baker was doing better with Jarvis.
But you know what?
Wait, hold on. You can't.
I think we're gonna end this argument because y'all gonna keep saying the same shit and it's not making no sense. So we're just gonna end this and move on to the next shit because we're gonna be here all night talking about the same shit because that's y'all though. Y'all like Julio. Y'all think he still produced when he ain't shit. When you know what Jarvis had. This was his first year. He was his first damn year. So there's no point of arguing.
All right, I'm gonna leave it alone. I'm gonna leave it alone.
I say we just leave it alone. I say we just leave it alone because last year he was out for 5 games, right? That was his first season ever doing it. First season ever being out that many games. Compared to Julio, who, like I said, 33. He's almost out. He's almost done with his career. Why would I want him when I can have somebody that's gonna be on the field and start day one and do something for me?
Isn't Jarvis almost done with his career too?
Yeah.
No, he's only 29. He's only 29.
That don't mean nothing.
He's 4 years younger.
Mean anything?
Yes, it does.
Yes, it do.
Jarvis
Yes, it does.
at his prime.
What
was
you mean
not
4
as
years don't
athletic
mean
as
nothing?
Julio. Jarvis in his prime was not as dominant as Julio. So Julio's falling off. It's still better than
Julio's
Jarvis.
prime.
that's all right.
Was better than Jarvis's prime,
that's
but
the problem.
And
Julio
Julio's
right now.
Julio's late year career is better than Jarvis's late year career.
No.
No, it's not.
It is. It shows in the numbers.
No,
it's
you just complained about Tannehill drawing to him. He's got Baker Mayfield his whole career right now drawing to him, and he had Tannehill drawing to him with the Dolphins.
All right, we're just gonna leave it
no
alone.
legit quarterback. He had no legit quarterback drawing to him. Please explain me on that one. I would like to hear from that one. Come on now. Please explain. Come on, I want to hear from y'all.
Jarvis was the number 1 target for Tannehill in Miami.
Right, exactly. That's the difference.
So he got force fed the ball.
He got force fed on me. He got force fed.
He had like 160.
And they force fed Waddle. That's what they force fed.
No, you said he force fed him. Well, how about Tannehill with him and Tannehill with the Titans? Why didn't he get force fed? Because he wasn't there. He was hurt. He wasn't doing shit.
He wasn't
the number 1 receiver. And they're running. They're running team.
They were running the ball. They were running the ball.
Bro, they run the ball and then they throw the ball over the top because the defense stacks the box. They still throw the ball, bro.
If you actually watch the Titans, Tannehill barely throws the ball. He might throw the ball 20 times a game. They give him like
so they treating Tannehill like Garoppolo down there.
So how is he?
It's like they run all game.
How is AJ Brown doing stuff? Well, how is AJ Brown getting catches? And how did Westbrook have more stuff than him? Westbrook's not even a no-name receiver, and who is doing better than Julio? Why? Because he's not injured. Y'all making no sense right now about Julio. Julio is out of his prime. He's not there. I would not waste my money on him when I can bring a guy that will produce, who is still 4 years younger, who still got.
I think if you can't get Jarvis, then try Julio. But I think Jarvis is just a better option, better first option.
I would go with Will Fuller over Julio.
I'm not gonna say no.
Y'all say y'all want to leave Trey?
No. Y'all trying to say Westbrook was better than who? I'm looking at his numbers. Let's see. 38 receptions, 476, and 4 touchdowns. In 16 games. Julio had more than he played 16 games. Julio
had 1 touchdown, and he's a bigger frame.
He didn't get targeted. Like you
can't look, but Westbrook did.
Listen. In Atlanta, did Julio score a lot of touchdowns? No, they didn't
target him. Julio been out of his prime, bro.
Yeah,
he's not part of the plan. He's not part of the plans in New Orleans.
Ain't no way you telling me.
I do have to give our shout outs to the super chats real quick. So Miss Megan, thank you for your $5 donations. And it's about Julio injury and stuff. I mean, Julio and stuff. So we're gonna, skip that, Miss Megan. But I do appreciate your super chat about him. But why to spend money on that? So let me scroll down because I seen somebody else hit the super chats. I need to give that person a shout out and then hurry up and scroll back up real quick. J Live in the building, man. J Live 504. I appreciate your super chat, my man. But let me you didn't put no comment, so thank you for the super chat. I truly appreciate it, my man, for the $10. But let's scroll back up and see what anybody. I mean, if we scroll back up, it's probably gonna be about the Julio arguments anyway. So, like I said, we're trying to get off that topic because it's not coming to a conclusion. Nobody agrees on everything, so we totally understand. They think Julio is better than Jarvis right now, then they can think that. We're gonna think that Jarvis is better. So it's just that on that, yo. So anybody else got in the chat got any questions? Yeah, what up?
Yeah, I do. But well, I just got on, so I haven't been listening to the conversation. But
you good?
I see you got Akiem Hicks up there.
Yeah.
How you feel about him?
Yeah, we were talking about that earlier. We were saying we think he would be another piece that you can add to the defense that's going to make us even stronger than what we is. And plus, he loves Cameron Jordan. Him and them are, good buddies. The only thing is about Akiem Hicks, he had beef with Sean Payton, and they didn't. That's why he never really came back. But Sean is gone now, So I can see the Saints maybe adding him. Depends on how much he wants to, right? I don't know how much this man's going to ask.
Bro, how deep do we need to be on that line? I guess
real deep.
Bro, I tell you what, the camp battles this year is gonna be great.
Crazy.
It's gonna be great. Like, these dudes are gonna have to play this year, bro. I mean, it's really gonna be competition. Even they even brought in a kicker.
Yeah, because they're definitely gonna be competition there.
It's gonna be, but at least every position is competition. You know what I mean? And that's what I appreciate, man.
They do need to save a spot for one extra kicker because, hey man, no
one wants to go through what we went through last year, bro. That was hell.
Right? Yeah. What do you have?
We literally don't get in the playoffs.
Bro, it's crazy. We could have won more games. We could have
won like at least three games.
Oh, bro, that was horrible, bro.
Mm-hmm.
Last year, bro, offense was hard to watch, bro. All I wanted to watch was defense. I was like, God.
My thing is, how are you bad at kicking when that's probably the only thing you would be practicing on?
Right.
Don't know. But I'm happy to get Will Lutz back. That's the
hey,
one
bro,
thing
but hey, it's pressure, bro. Kickers gotta be mentally strong, bro.
Yeah, pressure is nuts, man. Make a kick. Somebody don't want to hear all that. Oh, it's pressure. Just kick the ball, buddy.
No, I feel you, bro, but that's what kickers go through. I don't know what it is, but that's what they go through, bro.
What about QBs? We don't think. What about when they got 2 minutes left?
They do. That's why so many QBs suck.
Wow, God. I would really love to see
kickers,
choke under that
quarterbacks,
kind of pressure.
They go through mental stuff.
Pressure.
Really?
No.
I love
being under pressure.
You don't choke under pressure.
Have you ever been under that amount of pressure?
No, because I'm not an NFL player.
No. So how do you know that you're not?
How do I know what?
I would choke under that.
He said he built for it tough.
Right, I'm built for it. Hey, but guess what though, Megan? You don't want to hear that excuse when it comes to your QBs, right? Well, they gotta, it's 2 minutes.
They're mentally stressed,
man. And it's 2 minutes left. You're supposed to score. Ain't nobody cares. You a grown man. Nobody cares about you. Oh my God, I'm scared.
Hey, this is a sport full of alpha men. It's just alpha. If you ain't an alpha, get out.
That's true, I suppose. Yeah, fair point. But I'd like to see God try to kick a field goal with, 70, 80,000
they've been kicking for how many years?
Head, but, that's just me.
With what?
You said you've never been under that kind of pressure. Well,
hey, look, if I started practicing kicking, if they put me in the NFL and it's the game winning on me, on my life, I'm making that kick.
Yeah,
I'm not going home back.
No, I'm not saying
I'm kicking that, and we gonna walk off, and I'm gonna act like I missed. I'm gonna act like it didn't even happen, and the whole crowd gonna come at me. That's how.
You better believe it if you're in Seattle and the 12s are coming at you anyway, whether you kick the goal or not, because you're not wearing blue and green, my guys.
I got one.
The 12s are at you.
They showed me all that love after making that winning kick.
Oh, I'm sure the 12s would do that.
Just a miss.
Rather be that guy than be the I missed the kick.
Well, shit. Well, how many years you need, bro? How many years you need?
Locker room. Like, I'm not trying to go in the locker room after I miss a game-winning kick.
We're just gonna catch an Uber. Just gonna catch an Uber home.
Yeah, I'm gonna catch me an Uber home, man. Everybody's gonna want some peace. I'm gonna have more beef than Eli Apple. Man, I'm good on that. And especially back to back, they kept happening too. It was like, damn, man, you can't make it. And then not even the under pressure ones. It's like, okay, they didn't score, so it's just a regular kick. It's the first quarter. It's the first drive. Just kick the ball. Oof, miss by a mile. It's like, where's the pressure? It's just the kick. It's like, man, you have the same amount of pressure for those type of kicks than you do just being an NFL player. So it's like, if you can't handle if you can't handle that type of pressure, then hey man, you don't need to be kicking balls. You need to be, I don't know, something.
Go on,
something
finish that sentence, God. I dare you to finish that sentence. Come on, don't leave me hanging, brother. I want you to finish that sentence.
I was like, you need to do something else.
I know where your mind was going. That's why I want you to finish it. Oh, but it's all good.
That bad down. Oh my.
Pammy, just a quick. Can I just answer Pammy's question or a comment to Pammy? You think American football is tough? It is. Have you ever seen a game of rugby with no shoulder pads played? I'm just saying, as a rugby player.
There's a difference between tough and
just plain bloody stupid.
Right. You know what I'm saying? It's like, that's their fault. They want to go around and hit each other on the head with no helmet and no.
NFL is a tough game, which it is.
Y'all ain't never played without pads in the hood?
But you're under padding.
Oh, I did.
Watch
even those padding be. You see people get paralyzed with padding, so it's
it's like you actually more liable to get hurt with the pads on than without it.
God, the reason rugby players don't wear the padding you guys do was because they used to, and a fellow was nearly decapitated when a player grabbed him under the pads and tried to pull the pads off his shoulders.
That's because the way it
nearly decapitated him.
It probably was the way it was built. So like, if you ever see. I don't know if you ever seen how they're made. You know how like they're almost
this was
like
back in the
exactly.
early
That's what I'm saying.
when
they're
not
how
like
they're made. Because now
attached to the body and molded to the body. Yes.
Exactly. That's why.
So,
Because it's like nowadays where it's attached to your chest. It's like almost like a harness.
It's almost like
the neck. Your neck can't even. There's no way that would happen now because
this was back when I started watching rugby in the early 80s. Yeah, this player nearly got his head taken off with his shoulder pads. And Pammy, yes, rugby is insanity, but for me, if I'm not watching NFL, I'm watching rugby. So, and sometimes cricket too. So yes, I love rugby.
Hey, but everybody that came on here watched the channel and basically was in here for the past 2.5 hours, basically listening, chatting it up in the chat, chatting it up with us, especially the ones that are on here right now, talking with us, man. It's 9:50. I moved back the time to 10 o'clock, so we got about 5 minutes before we start the other show for the giveaway. So I just wanted to let everybody know we're going to end it here and hop over there and get ready for the giveaways. So
all right.
I want to tell everybody, make sure y'all are subscribed. Make sure you turn your notification bells on.
Hit that like button before y'all leave.
Smash the like button, fellas.
Yes, make sure y'all smash that like button. And we're going to hop over there and go do our giveaways over there. So with that being said, everybody, I appreciate everybody on, and I'll see y'all on the other one. And everybody, y'all more than welcome to say it. Go Hawks and who dat?
Yep, and hit the like button when you enter. Don't forget it, man.
Yep, you heard. Who dat?
Go Hawks, 12 for life here, and I'll see you on the flip side, folks. See you soon.
See you.
3 for life, man.
Yo. Your boy CT Crusher here checking in. Just wanting to remind y'all to go subscribe to my homie Hoodie Jube for the Hoodie Jube live podcast. We talking pressing topics here for you every night of the week. Hit that ding dong bell to make sure you don't miss an upload. Come join in on the conversation. Help us expand the community. We do a lot of giveaways, give away to a lot of charities, giving away to the local children's hospital. And oh, by the way, if you want a chance to win free NFL tickets, yes, I said that, free NFL tickets, make sure you subscribe and hit the ding so you don't miss a chance to win free NFL tickets. Peace out.